What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the stream. It's good to see you all. Lop, how are you doing? Tuck, welcome in. Gold Magikarp, it's good to see you. Delirium, by the way, congrats on being first in the chat, as per usual. And I'm going crazy with that, guys. We are going to be continuing our Sally Snuggles playthrough here in just a moment. Actually, we're going to be jumping in kind of like right away, which I'm very excited about. But I hope you've all been having a wondrous Wednesday. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday, dude. Holy shit. It does not feel like a Wednesday at all. Strat Savage, hello there. How are you doing? Spinny as well. Welcome in. Emma, how are you doing, you bibby? Congratulations, Big Bad Beaver, on being first in chat. You have been first in chat 1 time. I actually think I've been first in chat multiple times. I know you're trolling, but like I think I've actually claimed first in chat before. At least like 3 times. Austin, hello there. Do you stream on TikTok? Not anymore. Gonna keep it real, Austin. I don't know if you used to watch a lot on TikTok. Kind of moved on. They have made a lot of changes to the platform and streaming on TikTok that just, for me, don't make sense. So, kind of bid au revoir to TikTok, unfortunately. But we're still live here on Twitch and YouTube Shorts, of course. Mercina, how are you doing? I'm new and addicted to Zomboid. We love Zomboid around here. We're doing Zomboid tonight on Extinction mode. We're going to continue the Sally playthrough, like I just said 5 seconds ago, in case you have short-term memory loss. Guys, Sally is finally making progress as well into Riverside. We are actually clearing out a good portion of the city. We've made ourselves firmly in there. We have a base at the bar as well now at this point. So that's good. Progress is being made. Gold Magikarp as well with a Prime sub for 3 whole months. Thank you so much for that sub. Beaver, why do you sound like you are an echo chamber? Is my microphone messed up? Am I broken? I do not have short-term memory loss, but what are we playing today? Guys, we are going to be playing the one, the only Project Zomboid, developed and published by the Indie Stone, a corporation in Europe. Somewhere in Europe. I don't know countries. But, yes, in case you guys don't know what's going on, okay? It sounds fine. Amazing, Derp. Thank you. All right. If mic sounds good, I trust you all completely, because the mic should be sounding good. My thing is scared that you might have a tab open somewhere in the background still. If you were using your computer yesterday, then you didn't, like, use it until today. Maybe you have a tab open. It's funny that a European country made a game set in the US. Well, I mean, a lot of companies that make games are actually in Sweden, and I mean, dude, Sweden companies make games everywhere. You know what I mean? They make it, I mean, Battlefield, of all games, is made by a Swedish company, DICE, if you remember that team. I am not really here. I just need to save my streak. Well, that is okay, Kerosene. I will say this. The stream tonight is going to be a little bit scuffed. Okay? It's going to be a tiny bit scuffed. I'm going to be ending the stream a little bit early. Beaver, why are you ending the stream a little earlier than usual today? Great question. I am working on a long-form YouTube video for you guys, of course. The issue is there's a portion of the video that I have to record tonight. I quite literally cannot record this portion of the video any other time. So, at a certain point tonight, we're going to have to call it there so I can go work on the YouTube video. May we see it? No, you cannot see it. However, what I can show you is one of the thumbnails I was doing. This is for the VODs channel. I just got a thumbnail created for the No, I'm Not a Human game we did. So I'm actually really happy with how this thumbnail came out. That was a really cool thumbnail. I like that. And yeah, that's that. That is such a good game. Gold, we were playing it on Monday. I don't know if you were there for that, if you were lurking or not, but we played it on Monday and it was such a good time. The VOD is coming out, I think, sometime in the next couple days on the VODs channel, but you can watch it on Twitch if you want. What news did I come in on? Novelty, the news of charity stream on Friday, of course. Guys, in case you didn't hear, charity stream on Friday benefiting Princess Margaret's Cancer Foundation. I'm getting better at saying it, by the way. Can you tell? I'm saying it much quicker now, which is huge. Guys, I'm so excited for the stream on Friday. We're going to be doing some cool mods in Project Zomboid. We were talking about Necroa. You guys mentioned something that was kind of interesting to me. Apparently, there's like some AI controversy. Like, apparently it stole code from other mod developers or something. I'm still looking into it. I don't know the full story there. I would still like to try the Necroa mod, but I'm gonna be honest, if like it's really like if it's really bad, like maybe we'll do other mods. There are other mods that I've been looking at as well. Either way, Friday's stream will be a Zomboid stream, and we will have a lot of fun Zomboid stuff going on that day. I've heard I cleared my schedule and I'm ready. Novelty, I'm so happy to hear that. Also, I'm happy to hear that the VODs channel is probably your most watched channel this year. That's actually insane to me. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the VODs channel. I will say the past couple VODs I have posted to that channel have done incredibly well. So thank you guys for all the support on the VODs channel. I love that you guys are actually, like, watching the VODs, you know? I like that a lot. Just read the discussion on the mod page for all of the info on it. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. I will look into that a little bit. Obviously, if it's true that, like, you know, the mod developer basically just stole a bunch of shit from other mod devs, like, you know, I don't necessarily want to support that. But I need to understand the situation a little bit more, I guess. We will see. The VODs got me through my hospital stay. Are you feeling better, Freebie on the Sea? I heard that you had something going on. I think you posted about it in the Discord. I hope you're feeling better. Because medical stuff is always the worst. Absolutely terrible. Azotic, how are you doing? Welcome in. You came at a wondrous time. We are literally about to launch our playthrough on Extinction. People always are like, Beaver, you're not actually playing Extinction. Where are the sprinters? It's Extinction, I promise, team. Alright, I don't know what to tell you. It's just we're getting very lucky and not running into sprinters, and we also don't go out at nighttime, so, you know. I am not great, but I am out of the hospital now. Well, at least you're out of the hospital. That's good progress, I guess. I hope you feel better soon, Freebie on the Sea. It was your appendix removal. I had a friend as well a while ago. They had to go to emergency surgery because their appendix burst. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great time, but I think they recovered fairly quickly. So hopefully, similar case for you, Freebie on the Sea. Hopefully it's a similar case. They also said they got to try morphine during that whole experience, which they said was incredible. I'm not Dr. House. Actually, he doesn't do morphine. Fuck, he does, Vicodin. Well, I'm not Dr. House. Anyways. That'd be lit, though, no? That'd be lit. Big Papa John, hello there. Besides the Generator How-To magazine, what is your favorite / best magazine you want to find in every single playthrough in Zomboid? A lot of the armor schematics, Big Papa John. I would say the armor schematics on how you make all the metal gear, especially the spiked metal gear, that seems really cool to me. I've only come across it once. I believe that may have been with Zooplar, and what sucks is we got that magazine, and I think we died shortly after we got it. Every single time I've gotten those recipes, I've never been able to take advantage. Your appendix is basically just a ticking bomb inside of you. I don't think that's true. I think it's like genetic or something and other stuff. But again, I'm not Dr. House, guys. It is, in fact, always lupus, okay? Give me one moment. I'm going to set up the multi-stream. We'll get a gamble going for you guys as well. So you can, of course, gamble. Our weight is currently 83. That's good. We are at 1 month, 9 days. I love to see that. Let me accept the prediction. Hold on. Oh, I actually have a template for that. Incredible. 11 days will be our Gamba, guys. The clock is ticking. If you wish to predict, now is your time to get the predictions in. Let me just double check the live stream. Yep, see, I'm glad I checked that because it was set to the wrong setting. Sometimes my YouTube is putting things on the wrong setting, and it pisses me off a lot that I save it to be one thing, and then it is like I check back 5 minutes later and it's not saved. It's like on a different setting, but that's okay. Also, fun story, I had an issue with YouTube today that I had to contact YouTube support about. Thankfully they fixed it, but not a great time that when I have to contact YouTube to fix things. But okay. How is the run going? Egg Wizard, it goes wondrous. We are literally about to begin with Sally Snuggles. In fact, I've quite literally just pressed the go live on YouTube. What was the issue? I was trying to edit one of my VODs, like trim out dead air, and it wouldn't let me because the video said it was processing copyright claims. But then I go into the copyright tab of YouTube, and there's no copyright claims, and it's not in processing either. Like, it's completed all the checks. So I had to contact them, and they were like, oh, it's actually doing checks. It just doesn't tell you that it's doing checks. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would it not tell you that? So very weird. Very, very weird. Dead Air, like Left 4 Dead 2. Actually, it's a Left 4 Dead 1 campaign, but yes, kind of like Dead Air, technically. Anyways. Team. Let's lock in, okay? Forget all the hubbub of YouTube issues, whatever. We do not care. What we care about is Sally Snuggles, and Sally Snuggles, guys, is thriving. We are, at this point, 1 month and 9 days into this playthrough. No longer high weight. We also have level 3 short blunt, almost level 3 long blunt as well. We are past the halfway point there. And more importantly, we have made it in to Riverside proper. We are starting to clear out Pine Court. We have a base set up at the bar as well. And I think our objective today, that we could probably accomplish very quickly, is take over Milk and More, okay? As you just mentioned a moment ago, Egg Wizard, the food situation looks a bit interesting. The food situation, not the best. Is it dire? No, it's not really that bad. But we do need to get more food, and you know what? Where else to go but the Milk and More, okay? So we will see how things go. I love that giant lag spike there. I also actually forgot we have pork back at the other house. Maybe I go back and get that pork, because I think we're going to be spending a lot of time at this bar for now. I'd rather have all the pork. Also, we have to figure out what we're doing for fuel. We can siphon out more fuel from some of these cars, I guess. Or maybe the junkyard, too. We might want to actually work on clearing that. So many different things we have to balance. So many different, like, blah, 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 blah. We'll figure it out. Everything will be figured out, team. Let's just grind, okay? Step number 1, secure the keys. And by keys, I mean pork, okay? Then step 2, skewer the winged beast. We're going to find the RPG out of the military surplus store. Blow up the helicopter. No more helicopter events. Amazing. Actually, wait. That was like step 4 in the plan. Fuck, I don't know my Black Ops 1 lore. It's been a while since I played through Black Ops 1. Alas, that is okay. Allure, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm actually having a great day, guys. There's so much going on behind the scenes that I wish I could tell you all about, but I just can't just yet. I always hate to do that to you guys. I always hate being like, guys, big updates on the way. Holy shit, guys. Things are cooking, you know, and then just not be able to tell you, but, you know, I cannot tell you because everything's still in development, and there's always the strong chance that things fall apart last second, which is decently common. Also, I don't love seeing this. What is going on over here? I just pulled back home, and it seems like the dubious little creatures were planning an assault whilst I was away, which I do not love seeing at all. I don't know why they are okay, I don't know why they did that. This is free will at work, quite frankly. Oh, that was a very delayed hit reaction, but that's fine. Okay. That's fucking crazy that your arms stretch out that far. What? That's fine, though. Whatever. Come here. Come here. Good. Okay. She's got the reach. Yeah, get her into the NBA right now. Okay? Right now. Hello there, by the way, Rusty. How are you doing there, Pixel? It is good to see you. What mods are you running? Exclamation point mods in the chat if you would like to see my full mod list. Beaver, I have $4. Do you have any game recommendations? It's probably not $4, but save your $4 and get Quantum Break. If you like story games, it's a very good story game. Made by a Remedy, the same people who did Max Payne, guys. Very, very good. I have to vote against Sally, though? Why, Gold? Why? Why? Oh, it's like DayZ all over again. Wow, the wolves. I really hope they don't come attacking me. Imagine if Project Zomboid added in wolves without telling anybody. That'd be absolutely horrendous if they did that. Yeah, I really don't know what happened over here with all these Zomboids, but they have pulled back up. I don't know if this is respawn kicking in, like I was away for 2 seconds and they just came back. or what. But this is concerning. I do not love seeing this. We were gone for maybe 2 days at most. Not even. Probably 1 day. Alright, thank you for the cue, actually. That works out for me. I wish they added in bears. Never say never, team. Maybe build 43, we will get bears. I would like hostile animals. I've said that many, many times. I think that would be a good addition to Project Zomboid. Just keep things a little bit more interesting. I have to vote no so Sally could stay alive. If I voted yes, she would die. Is that true? Maybe it's like a, what do they call it? Like a butterfly effect thing? That's... Once again, that Zomboid has the reach. That's insane. I don't know how they do it. You know, I really thought this would be a very quick in and out, grab your pork, leave type situation, but they are really not letting this slide. Thankfully, my long blunt is actually working out well today. We're actually dealing damage. We're getting some good hits, good flops as well, good finishes. Yes, Sally. Slowly, the anger and hatred is enveloping within her heart, guys. I can tell right away. She's already, like, letting the dark side take hold. I love to see that out of Sally. Thank you, Sally. Let's go back to our house, though. Nicolo, how are you doing? When I get to 3 weeks in my playthroughs in Project Zomboid, I always get takeout. I think it's because I take too many risks. Oh, you get taken out. I was about to say, why does takeout... You always order food when you get to 3 weeks? It's like a little reward for winning. That's funny, actually. Sir Cody, man, how are you doing? Havoc, good to see you as well. You know what? We could actually do another stew, maybe. I'd rather do a stew, because that'd be more calories, if anything. I can put crackers into the stew? I guess that actually makes sense a little bit. Crackers in the stew, why not? A little pepper... Maybe a little onion powder, and then, yeah, we do need to add in butter for sure. And let's just go ahead and throw the rest of the pork in, I guess. Maybe a little onion. And maybe a little pasta. Why not? Alright, that'll fill it up. The rest of the pork I'll cook up too. That'll be fine. Paperboy, how are you doing? Imagine DoorDash still working in Zomboid like, no, I'm not a human. They'd find a way. They'd find a way. Do not doubt them. Paperboy, by the way, thanks for the follow. Have you ever used cheats? If you're referring to debug mode, yes, I have. I did an entire YouTube short on how to cheat in Project Zomboid for debug mode. But if you're asking if I've cheated in a multiplayer server, no, I do not cheat on the multiplayer servers. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for these to cook up. Holy nice mod idea. You get a survivor to pull up and deliver you your pizza. What would the currency be? How would you pay to get that? Jules, by the way, hello there. Am I hearing Skyrim music? Yes. Skyrim music is playing, guys. Alright. We've been listening to a lot of Gran Turismo jazz. I figured, you know what, today, nice change of pace. Let's put on some Skyrim. Relaxing ambience. Okay. Gnomes? Okay, gnomes is fair. I would totally give a man a gnome for a pizza. Thank you, by the way, Safe Wizard for the $2 super chat. How would you rate Extinction Mode difficulty? The start is really bad. Prepare for the start to be really, really gross. Depending on where you spawn, yeah, it could be probably bad for the first couple days. For me, I got very lucky. Within the first day, we were pretty situated and calm. I think as long as you keep track of time, Safe Wizard, you should be fine. Like, if you are not caught out in the dark, it's basically normal difficulty. It's really not that bad. I almost feel like they should increase the difficulty. Because you know... Maybe they should start you wintertime on this scenario. So that you're forced to kind of be out in the dark more often. I think that could be a more interesting loop. But yeah, summertime right now, like... We're kind of just chilling. It's really not that big of a deal. Hello, what is happening? What up there, Yalen? We have just started our playthrough, and today is the day we take over the Milk and More. Alright, in Riverside. The goal is get in there, get the milk, and get whatever more is in there. I would love that. The rest of the pork we will bring with us. How's our weight looking? Still going down. Honestly, I actually kind of like that. That's good. The pork, I will put into the bag. The granola bar can go away. We'll need to get a little bit more water in a moment. I might work on getting rid of some of these items from my inventory that we've just kind of, like, had. Like, perhaps the shiv, we grind that out right now. If we see a little zomboid all alone, we'll maybe just stab it. In fact, was that a zomboid over there? No, that's a bush. There were more zomboids, though, no? Oh, there are. They are... Oh, that might be a survivor zomboid. That guy has a bag. Hold up. Crazy fine. Let's try the shiv, team. Let's get the shiv out. Do you have a mod collection on Steam? Yes, I do. Exclamation point mods in the chat if you would like to see it. I think Beaver's idea of normal difficulty is different since the 16x population run. Okay, I do agree we should not have done 16x population and then gone to extinction. I think that was a bad idea. If anything, I probably should have done a very easy playthrough and then went to extinction. But hindsight is 2020. Also, she had absolutely nothing. However, a credit card, guys, we could run that up, all right? Every single one of us, we go out. We get slushies, okay? We get some slushies from the 7-Eleven. We get a little bag of Twizzlers. Oh my god, that'd be the day, team. That'd be the day. And there would be no negative consequences, too. Charge lots, hello there. How long until Big Sal becomes Sally again? Big Sal is gone, if you're talking about the weight. We are actually normal weight now again, charge lots. Mickey, welcome in. How does it go? It goes, team. It goes. It goes. Welcome in, by the way. Yes, I'm Kiffin, and also Grunge. Good to see you. Why do office workers always have duffel bags? It's for their gym. It's their gym bag. So they get off of work, and then they go to the gym, but then on their way to the gym, they became zomboids. And I guess they just had the flap open, and all of their gym equipment just fell out of the bag. So, makes sense it's empty. It makes sense. A Slim Jim would go crazy right now, I'm not gonna lie. I would demolish a Slim Jim. I would very much enjoy a Slim Jim, yes. Alright, anyways, back on the road to the bar we go, alright. And I guess we'll just work on clearing out that cul-de-sac first. Again, we're gonna go kind of like easy, you know? I'm gonna murder that guy right there really quick, hold on. Again, I kind of just want to get rid of some of these items in my inventory. I can't imagine the shiv has a ton of durability left. We've had the shiv for quite some time. What's our short blade skill at? Okay, 10 XP, so absolutely useless, I guess. That's okay. I have not seen a beaver crash in a while, guys. I've kind of moved on, okay? I might be back. I told you all, eye surgery has changed me. I'm actually a good driver now, okay? I was always a good driver, but now I'm even better at driving. We do not crash cars, alright? Everything is resolved. I see everything. Dude, I am like the Terminator. I swear to God, I really am the Terminator. Even when I just flew it 100 miles over that corpse pile right there, notice how we did not lose traction? Notice how it maintained stability, and we stayed straight, and we did not flip the car at all? Old Beaver would not have done that, okay? Old Beaver, I'm not gonna lie, would have crashed the car. The eyes are doing well. Magikarp, the eyes are doing amazing. I have new glasses. I got them on Tuesday. So much better. It is a big, big improvement. Is it perfect? No. No, it is not. But it is much better. You got eye surgery? That sounds super scary. I want to get LASIK, but I don't know. I did not get LASIK. I got something called CAIRS done. C-A-I-R-S. Where basically, they put a little slit into your eyeball. And then they insert a ring of healthy corneal tissue into that little incision they make. And from there, as your eyeball heals, it heals around the healthy tissue and it fixes the shape of your eye. So it's a very interesting procedure. It honestly wasn't even that bad. The first day of recovery, yeah, it was not fun. But it really was not the end of the world. Where do they get the tissue? I have no idea. Somewhere. They just have it. They just found it on the side of the road, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not gonna complain, alright? Because it's healthy. That's all we really care about. A dead guy's eye. I don't even know if it's from a dead person's eye. Tissue can be lab grown nowadays. Maybe it was lab grown. I don't even know. Maybe I have fake human tissue in my eyeball currently. Oh, I do not love to see that they both turn around the exact same time, like they're coordinated. I feel like Riverside is becoming more populated again. Like, it was not that dirty a minute ago. Is it disgustingly bad? No, but it definitely has gotten more busy, if that makes sense. A lot more infested. Which I don't love seeing after we have done such an incredible job of keeping this place clean already. You have eyeballs? I do, guys. That might be a shock to some of you, but yes. I do indeed have eyeballs. Down attack. Get him, Sally. Get him, Sally. Go, Sally. Come on, Sally. Thank you. Hold on. Also strain check? Ooh, don't love that. We got 5 XP off of that. Amazing. They take calf skin and strip it of DNA, and then they add human DNA to it normally. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad that is in my eyeball now, then. Wow, that was vandalism over there. Holy shit, they're just breaking windows. Yeah, it's... Dude, it's yucky out here. Oh my gosh, they're back. They are back and more dubious than ever. What the fuck is this all about? Let me get all these 3, round them up. There we go. They're too slow, man. Sometimes, I swear, they're too slow. It's as if they don't even care about being zomboids. I make that comment all the time, but really, it does make me wonder, like, are you guys even engaged in this anymore? Like, do you even really care? Because I feel like sometimes they're not even really in it. Yeah, look at... They just gave up. They just gave up completely. I don't even feel like they're in it anymore. You know? Oh, well. Let's go back to the window. Not the door, please. Not the door. I gotta be careful of the broken glass as well. That's so much broken glass. Dear God. Shoe check before I even... Like, if these shoes are in bad shape, maybe we leave this building. No, they're fine. Okay. That is... scary. Very, very scary. Hold on. Vault. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, alright. That meta event is not going to make my life easier, either. Actually, it might. If they're all walking that way, it might actually make my life a little bit easier. I just joined. What did I miss? Really not much. We went to our old house. We got pork. And now we're back out fighting the zomboids. The goal today, take over milk and more. We want milk and we want the more. We want it all. Alright. The zomboids these days have no hustle. That's true. I don't like that. Have I ran into anti-sprinters? I have ran into one single sprinter in this playthrough. That is it. Only one. There we go. Ooh, matches on this guy. Very good. And the shoes are in good shape. You know what? I might just swap early. Because already our old shoes... I feel like they've taken a decent hit. And I just want to make sure we're keeping it topped off. I would like to get some boots again, but every single pair of work boots I have found have just been disgusting looking, so... We'll have to continue the search elsewhere. Maybe we get into a clothing store later on. Who knows? I am not feeling well, but thank you, people, for having something cozy to fall asleep to. Aw. I'll feel better. I appreciate you turning in and looking. Dear God, I can't even think anymore. Oh my God. Tuning in and lurking. There we go. My tongue is all twisted. Anyways, how many more do we have over here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, dude, they're all going to the meta event. Wow, okay. That might have made my life a little bit easier, I think. I don't know. I still want to take care of them all. I want to get rid of them all. But yeah. I love the Skyrim music. I love the Skyrim music as well. We've been listening to too much Gran Turismo. I think today we needed a little bit of a change. Hopeful, relaxing, calm Skyrim music for an adventurer as heroic as Sally, okay? We love Sally, and we wish her nothing but good spirits and good progress moving forward. Dude, what the... They are all fucking coordinated. Holy shit. They're all going over there. I'm actually wondering long-term, is this a benefit to me or not? I almost feel like maybe this does not help me out. I am a little bit concerned. Because I feel like there's so many running over to whatever direction that is, that by the time I get over there, there's going to be like 500. That was right in the heart of Riverside, perhaps. It seemed like it, at least. Also, where? Okay, over here. Yeah, so-called free thinkers when the shotgun blast goes off. Like, curious. Very curious. Would you ever play The Isle on stream? Okay, so I have seen The Isle. Maybe I misunderstand the game. It seems very boring to me. Is that the game where you're just running around as a dinosaur and you just kind of like eat other dinosaurs? Because I feel like I've seen that and it looked very boring. It is Dino Simulator? Okay. I mean, never say never. But that does not sound very enjoyable to me, unfortunately. I feel like I would be very bored of that. It would be a lot of me... It'd basically be DayZ, but 10 times worse than DayZ. James, by the way, hello there. It is great to see you do another charity event on the way. My dad recently recovered from... Oh, congrats to your dad! No way, congrats. That's insane. That is awesome to hear. Yeah, cancer is, nothing to joke about, team. It's really, really bad, obviously. I'm very happy to be working with the PMCF. They're one of the leading cancer research foundations. They're based in Canada as well. I would tell you more if I could focus, but I hear someone flanking me, and of course the Zomboids. Now they cooperate. Now they cooperate. Thank you. Okay, that was the flank. Today, I would really like to clear out... I would like to clear out these cul-de-sacs, okay? Yo! By the way, Anonymous... Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Wait, Anonymous gifting out a random tier 3 sub out of nowhere. The little spooky ghost. A tier 3 to James. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Thank you so much to whoever that little ghost was. The anonymous benefactor. Very generous of you. I really appreciate that. And please, James, if you are here, be sure to thank the ghost on that tier 3 sub. That is incredibly generous of you. A tier 3 is wild. Thank you so much. W to your dad, chatter. Oh, Grunger. Dude, even the YouTube chat is shouting out your dad. Congratulations to your dad, genuinely, on beating throat cancer. I hope it was... I mean, they beat it, so I guess it was still, you know... I'm curious what stage they were at. Was it caught early? Was it... I don't want to ask personal questions. I'm just kind of curious in general, though. If you don't mind telling more about your dad's story, I guess. Hey, Beaver and chat. Hello there, hero. How are you doing? I don't know if my alerts are working, by the way. My alerts might be broken for today. Also, that door was locked, but I see no danger around here. Alright, we're going through the window, then. Through the window we go. That is insane, though, again. Thank you, Anonymous, for the tier 3. We get maple syrup, my god. Okay, I just got a text message. I need literally 30 seconds. I just need to grab my phone. There is something I am working on. Sorry. Just had to send that text message really quick. My Twitch isn't working. I see your chat message, Marty. It is me hacking Beaver? Oh dear. I really hope not. No, I was, I mean, I can't really get into full details on what's going on, but, like, I was, I'm trying to... never mind. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Never mind. Guys, nothing's going on. James, oh my gosh, hold on. It was caught early enough, and he was going downhill for quite a while, but thankfully with the right help, 2 years in treatment, he has started to bounce back. That is awesome. I'm very happy to hear that for you, James. Congrats again to your dad. Do you guys have something special you're going to be doing to celebrate that, or... Because going through that for 2 full years, I mean, I can only imagine how challenging that must have been. I hope you guys have something special planned. I actually do need those painkillers. Hold on. I gotta be careful again of the broken glass. So much broken glass, dude. Unreal. A new advertisement for a game? No, it's a family thing, team. It's not even streaming related. Yo, Beaver, I am back. Remember Koala last night? How could I forget Koala? Gifting, I believe, 65 memberships on the YT. Thank you again to Koala for gifting those 65 memberships yesterday. That was insane. Unexpected and not required, but very kind of you. What is required is the calcium. Quick, drink all of the milk right away. How are we out of breath? We've been running around doing nothing but drink milk. Come on. You serious? The legend Koala, indeed. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, who just broke... Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. I'll miss. Even though it was highlighted, that's okay. I recently got hacked. It sucked. I didn't want to say anything. Jacob, you were indeed hacked. You also DM'd me with the hack message. Now, I know the hack goes to everybody. Anybody in the DMs list just gets, boom, just forwarded out to. Hopefully, were you able to fix your account? I assume yes. But getting hacked. Oh my god, the rat! I need you, actually. I need you. I'm so sorry. Stop. No, I need you, buddy. No, come back. I need the meat. Please. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Rat down. We'll grab you in a minute. Let me take care of this guy first. Tito, hello there. You were in my dream yesterday. We were in France, traveling in a car. You bought big raw beef, and you ate the raw meat, and you sliced me a piece, and you talked about eating raw meat non-stop. Okay. W dream. I actually don't like raw meat, however. If you ever have a dream and I'm in it, if I ever say, hey, I like eating raw meat, that's your sign that you know for 100%. It's not. It is a dream, all right? You are in a dream. That's how you know. Have you ever done... What is it called? Have you ever done lucid dreaming? That can be a click for you, if that makes sense. Like a little flag. I remember... a couple years ago, when I was in high school, I remember I had a dream. I was waiting, and I believe it was a car wash. And while I was waiting, I was smoking a cigarette. And like halfway into me smoking the cigarette, I'm like, wait a second. I don't smoke. Why am I smoking a cigarette? Oh, I'm in a dream. And then like 5 seconds later, I woke up. So that was a great time. That was cool. Lucid dreaming is a very fun thing. It can be fun, at least. Beaver fact. Beaver does not like raw meat. I don't. That's a great idea for a beaver fact, though. We should add that to the beaver fact list. We need a beaver sus emote. We do not have one. I think we do, actually. Beaver sus. Do we not? Wait, we should have emote of beaver sus. We do have beaver sus. We have a little Among Us beaver. We do have a little Among Us beaver team. Sorry, hold on. I'm getting another it's a little family thing. Anyways. We are back. And you know what? It is actually starting to get a little bit late. Let's just get those last 2 houses checked off, and we'll go from there. So many beavers in the family, I know, guys. I know. Monkey, how are you doing? Welcome in. Do Zomboids dream? I'd like to think they do. I imagine their favorite dream is just bashing their head into, like, a... What do they call it? Like, one of those fun houses where it's, like, just mirrors, just endless rows of mirrors, right? They probably really would enjoy that. I imagine they probably also dream about, like, alarms going off constantly. Just subtle things like that, team. Just subtle things. Perfect. Any goal you have in mind with this run? Yes. My goal for this run, at least for today's session, take over the Milk and More. That's all I want. Which should be fairly easy. But there are a lot of Zomboids. And I imagine if we turn the corner, we might even see a pile. There was an alarm that went off nearby at the gasoline station up the road over there. And I know for a fact at one point there were like probably 100 Zomboids there. So it could be really gross around this area. We've already cleared out this cul-de-sac. We've done a decent job of doing this. I need to smash this window. Please no alarm. Okay, we seem fine. Chatter, by the way, thanks for the membership on the YT. That's very kind of you. I appreciate the membership. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I will take that leather coat for us later. That is nice. The white beans are desperately needed. That'll be good for stews later on. Meat cleaver, I already have one of those, but we can maybe look at that later. Everything else is rotten. Any books? Pottery. Sure. It's better than not having skill books, you know? It's better than no skill books. I should probably dismantle this TV as well. Oh, are we hammering it? I'm sorry, why did we just use our hammer for that? What? What just happened? Did I get electrical XP for that, or was that carpentry? I actually don't even know, because I don't know what my XP was on electrical before that. Okay, well, that's fine, whatever. Let's go home, it's getting dark, team. I don't think I have the car with me either, so I have to run all the way back. Fuck. Never seen that before? Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a bug or what. Loving, hello there. How do I face my fears of getting out of Rosewood? I have been based in the fire station and it is day 13 now. The best thing to keep in mind, I'm not even trolling. The zombies are only scary if you let them be scary. There's a reason I call them zomboids, okay? There's a reason I refer to them as dubious little creatures. I was the same exact way. I remember my earliest playthroughs, I would spawn in. I would not even want to leave my starting home. I would just close up the blinds and hide as long as I could and hope they never found me. And they always found me and ate me. What I did was I just took a mental shift. I changed how I thought of the zomboids. And look at this now. They're not even a concern to me anymore. They're not even a threat. It's literally just a matter of perspective, okay? That is all it is. Pepsi, how are you doing? Beaver, only one item will magically appear in your inventory. What is it? Machete, probably, right now. Would be hella nice. Even though it's long blade. I would just like to start leveling up my long blade a little bit. If I could get a long blade. That would make my life a lot easier, too. Because even low-level long blade still does a ton of damage. At least it was on build 41. That advice translates well to real life. Yes, guys, it's all about perspective. Things are only as terrifying as you let them be. I've looted about 75% of Rosewood. I'm deciding if I want to go to Riverside. Why not go to Doe Valley? Doe Valley is halfway to Riverside. It's much quicker to get there than going to Riverside. And you can kind of like test the waters there. If you don't like what's going on in Doe Valley, maybe you know not to go to Riverside. Because Riverside's going to be 10 times worse than Doe Valley. 100%. So maybe just give that a shot. Also, it's time for pork. Where do we put the pork? Let's actually do a pork chop instead. Never mind. We'll just do that. What up, fam? Hello there, Daniel. Welcome in to the stream. Thank you as well there, 909, for the follow. I love the visual of your character just bashing the TV with a hammer. Yeah, I don't know why we just did that. That was electrical dismantling. I was confused for a second. I thought almost we were dismantling the wooden, like, table that it was sitting on. But no. We were actually dismantling the TV. Not exactly sure how that works. I hope we got XP for electrical. That's all I'm saying. Because if we did not, that means we got carpentry, which first off doesn't even give you XP on dismantling now. But also it's wasted. You know, it's just wasted. I'm going to wait until probably 2200, and then we'll go to bed then. Oh, we got to take off the mask, though. We are getting quite uncomfortable, unfortunately. Loving. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. All right, sleep. No, do not. Sleep on the bed. Do not dismantle the bed. Dear God. Why is where I click sleep the exact location where dismantle the bed would be if I just move my mouse 1 inch the wrong way? What are we doing? I have ran into this glitch in multiplayer where my character will suddenly unequip everything. Anyone else running into that? I have not experienced that in multiplayer. That could be something that was added unintentionally in build 42.15, like maybe that's a new bug. But it also has been a little while since I've done multiplayer. The last time we did multiplayer was the last community server we did. Beaver, why do you think there's never gas in cars? Because I think I've checked all of these vehicles for gas. For example, that one has no gas. Actually, I don't even think I have a gas canister on me. I can't even check this way right now. Fuck. Hold on. I have to put away some of this stuff too. Let me get rid of some of these items super quick. Read that magazine just so we have the recipes and information learned. Yeah, all of this can go in here. It would be nice, actually, to maybe get a wood stove for the bar. I know we have one back at our old base, but I prefer to keep that one there rather than bring that one over. If we can get a second wood stove, that'd be huge. I'm trying to think. There might be a wood stove... Oh, too dark to read. Okay, I didn't think that was the case, but sure. There might be a wood stove, though, somewhere over by the junkyard in one of the houses there. I could be wrong, but I could be correct, too. Do you think the starter home is a good base location for a bit if you cannot find anything better? I would only rely on your starting home for, like, a handful of days, personally. You can make it work depending on the sandbox settings you're on. But typically, I would say it's always better to go for, like, a proper base. What is the best way to level up carpentry? I'm stuck on level 1. If you're on build 41, dismantle beds is your best bet. Go to a motel and dismantle all of the beds. If you are on build 42, watch TV until you get level 3, and then do the endless grind of building shelves over and over until you get the carpentry skill you need. Because, unfortunately, there's really nothing else going on. Are you the Zomboid guy? Guys, I might dabble in a little bit of Zomboid every now and then. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. I found a mod that fixes the zombie respawns. No more magically spawning zombies, and they even fix zombie migration. Okay, I am not sure if I believe that mod is real. Because we've had mods like that come out recently where it's like, guys, this mod fixes the entire game. And then it turns out you look at the code and it's like AI-generated, like, nonsense that does actually nothing. I also don't even know what we mean by fixing zombie respawn. Are we talking about for, like, multiplayer or something? Because I don't think zombie respawn is broken currently. At least not to my knowledge. How are you going to sort the fuel situation? We're going to hope that it magically resolves itself somehow through sheer good luck. And if it doesn't, then that's okay, because it will just be a minor inconvenience because I'm the main character, and it can't be a major inconvenience because that would be against my plot armor. So, it'll work itself out somehow. Let's go ahead and remove the broken glass. Let's get in and fight over here on this house right now. Oh, I'm so fucking scared about the broken glass. Check. Shoes. Okay, they're actually still fine. Never mind. I have time. Building barricades can help with the XP a good bit too, from my experience. I think it's like 5 XP for putting it on, and then you get like a small amount for dismantling it. I think it's 7.5 XP per plank in general if you put it on and then take it off. Which, not terrible, but... Oh, okay. Okay, well, they stay down, that's good. I did not enjoy that at all. That was not a fun time. Oh, alright. Thank you for hitting that, Zomboid, actually. That works out so much better, because I already can imagine we'd get stuck in the corner. I don't love that we're in that corner, by the way, but we move out. I did hear someone else break another window. That might have been the kitchen window or the bathroom window. I'm gonna rotate out. Rotate out. Oh, it was the kitchen window. Okay. Out, 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 out we go. I need open space. Not confine me. Okay, I don't like being put in the corner. Beaver panics. I'm like a little honey badger. I will just fucking pull out my claws and start swiping everywhere. Also, we probably need to rely on Shortland at this point. Wow, there are a lot more in this area than I imagined originally. Not exactly ideal. Also, we never checked the basement, I'm now realizing. Imagine if our wood stove prayers are answered in that basement. Believe, team. Alright, but first, we believe that we can take on the dubious little creatures over here. Alright, mask on as well. Before I forget. Where? We need to put that back on, because we are dealing with the bad smell. This little group should not be the end of the world to take care of, but it will require a little bit of work. We may have went in a little too heavy on the gas, but that's fine. There we go. 2 pushes is a good start, though. Albion. Thank you so much for the follow. Who up projecting the Zomboid? I am. You can check my basement. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. If you have a wood stove in your basement, I will be stealing it for Sally. Sally will need it, team. Come to Brazil. Never say never, team. I do have a passport now, so I could actually do international travel. But, not gonna lie, kind of on a pause from doing any travel. I'm actually thinking about it a lot, too. Like, I might not do any traveling this year. I might skip TwitchCon. I might skip DreamHack this year. Like, I might just chill at home, really lock in on doing content, and just save money. Because, yeah, first off, the airplanes are fucked right now. That's not a great situation over there. But it's a lot of money. And I probably spent more than I should have on traveling last year. I did 3 conventions in the span of like 2 months. Not great for the bank account. But it was a fun time. I did enjoy all of my travels. It's a good call, Beaver. Yeah. I mean, I want to be able to... That's crazy. Thank you, though, for the finish. There we go. Oh, that's too much. All right, I'm going to slowly walk back. Because now we are high exertion. I might even just hop in the car and we just kind of like rotate. You know what I mean? Was it great for the soul, at least? It was nice to leave the country. I will say that. It was actually an amazing time to explore Europe. I was only in some countries in Europe for like an hour in the airport. But just seeing how different everything was, very refreshing. It was very cool to just see how other countries operate the most basic of things. For example, in Sweden, did you guys know that Ubers are considered taxis? I did not. So I spent like 30 minutes at the Swedish airport looking for the Uber, like, drop-off location or whatever, like the pickup spot. And then I found out, oh no, it's just the you go to where it says taxis, because Ubers are considered taxis in Sweden, apparently. So, yeah. Small things like that. Very interesting. I have to fly in 1 month, and if this shit is not, if it's still happening, a 3-hour flight is going to have to turn into a 14-hour drive. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Because that would be absolutely terrible. They're not even Uber, are they? Just old school taxi? No, I mean, you order it on the Uber app, and it was way cheaper than a normal taxi in Uber in Sweden. Because I made the mistake when I was in Sweden. I was waiting for my Uber to pull up, and it was going to be like a 30-minute wait. I just wanted to go back to my hotel. There were taxis all over the place, just like sitting there. And I even had some people coming up to me like, hey, I'll drive you right now. I was like, no, I'm not. And then I saw how long I wait. I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. So I got in the taxi, and then they give you the bill at the end. And I'm not exaggerating. It was 10 times the price of what Uber was. So now I understand why all the taxis just kind of sit there until, you know, they get their one client of the night, basically. It is so cool to see you live. Welcome in, Cherry. That's fascinating. Yeah, I don't know what is going on in Sweden. Also, fun thing in Sweden, and by fun thing I mean not fun. Sweden, if you get a soda bottle, like if you buy a bottle of Coke, the cap cannot be removed. It's always permanently attached to the bottle for some reason. I don't know why. So I also did not enjoy that. That was not a great time. But that's okay. Sir C's! Thanks so much for the tier 1, by the way. I appreciate the sub. First time subscriber as well. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I don't know what's going on with my alerts today, guys. My alerts seem to be broken. I am somewhat perplexed by this because I've done nothing that would break the alerts. It could be a Stream Elements problem, but alas. I appreciate the sub regardless, sir. Thank you so much. I'm Canadian, and we are getting a whole bunch of travel warnings for other countries. Like, every single day there is a new one. It is bad right now. Yeah, there's just a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, sadly. But that's okay, guys. You have to... What do I always tell you? You have to experience the dip before you can experience the tip. It is what it is. Words to live by. All right, I'm going to go rest inside. And then we will go back... and continue clearing out those zomboids. We probably should not have driven in so heavy. I feel like we've been in a dip for a while, but that's the great thing, is like the longer the dip is, the higher the tip is. Like, our come up is going to be legendary. It's going to be fucking generational, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Lincoln Street right here. It could be some of the zomboids from over here migrating over, or they were in that area. I don't know. Any day now we'll get the tip. Guys, it's not cope, okay? Believe. Positive thinking yields positive results. I always tell you that. Alright? At the same time, do not live in a la-la land, okay? Live in a world of realism, but always stay positive. Anyways, conversation's getting a little dark. I just wanted to talk about how fun it was to travel to Sweden for a little bit. Sweden was fun. It was a good trip. It was a good trip. Very cold, though, which I guess I should have expected, considering it is very close to, like, the North Pole. But I did not expect that at all. And I did not pack accordingly. So I was freezing for the... Oh, okay. Well, honestly, it's not even my fault that I crashed there. It's actually this guy's fault, because he was standing right in the middle of the parking lot. I had to swerve out of my way to make sure I save his life. It's okay. Did I go to a Swedish IKEA? Actually, no. That is a missed opportunity. Also, it's a very American thing to say. I did not get to do this, but I kind of wanted to. I wanted to go to a Swedish McDonald's. Because I always keep hearing that in different countries, they always have unique menu items, and I was kind of curious what is different in McDonald's in Sweden than America. That's real as fuck, though. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I go back, I'm going to a Swedish McDonald's. You know? Hey, I am new to Project Zomboid. Is sitting on a chair and stuff from a mod or what? Because I cannot use them. Build 42 put in the ability to sit on furniture vanilla. But there is a mod called True Actions for Build 41, which basically puts that feature in as well. But Build 42, it's vanilla. Is your van shaking? Well, we did just crash into a car, so it's very possible we wrecked the engine a little bit. Maybe the suspension tiny bit. You never know. But I'm sure it's fine, guys. I went to a McDonald's in France, and it's so good. Yeah, I hear McDonald's in other countries is actually, like, kind of huge. In Japan, they have a shrimp burger. No, guys, they have the New York burger. For whatever reason, I was scrolling Instagram a month ago, and I kept getting advertisements from McDonald's of Japan for the New York burger lineup they had, where it was American-made burgers. And there was only one actual burger that you would see an American cook, and the rest were like, yeah, like chicken mixed with like fish or something, and then I don't even know what the third burger was. Very odd though. Also, that bag has a hole in it for whatever reason. So curious. Time to replace the man? It might be, team. Although it should be fine, at least for a little bit longer. Ooh, chocolate chip cookie with some chocolate milk. Dude, that's a treat for later on. Sally deserves it. Oh my god, plus the toy plane. Bring that with me. And the comic book. It's Lasso Lady, my god. Huge W for Sally. This is a big day for Sally. Is it better to experience Build 42 then, or is it too unstable? I would actually say if you are brand new to Project Zomboid, I would probably just swap over to Build 42 now, unless you have a playthrough that you already are, like, well into, that you are absolutely in love with. Because I think Build 42, like, learning Build 41 right now is kind of a waste of time. Did I see Dragon a moment ago in the chat? Hello there, Dragon, if you're here. Shark, how are you doing? Hope all is well. I was laid off last Friday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of layoffs happening right now. I've been hearing a ton of news on different companies doing layoffs. I'm so sorry, Shark. I was there with you a year ago. No, a year ago. Not a fun time. Do you have thoughts on like a backup plan, perhaps? Also, my Skyrim ambience did indeed end. Okay, that would explain why I was dead silent. Alas. Yo, remember me. Hello there, Dr. Donut. Yes, I do remember you. Hold on, I must sneeze now, Dr. Donut. Wait 1 second. Okay, thank you for waiting. I do remember you. I got laid off last week too? No way. I'm sorry to hear that, USA man. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The world right now, in terms of jobs, is a little crazy. Very, very tough currently. What do you do outside of creating content? I do nothing. This is what I do. Just got off a marathon and it was frustrating. Yeah, I did not enjoy my time on Marathon personally. That's a very... I mean, it's nice that it is like a sweaty PvP game, because I know that's what people kind of wanted at a Marathon, but did not enjoy my time with Marathon necessarily. I would much rather just do PvE Tarkov if I want something hardcore like that. I also was not a huge fan of the art style of Marathon. I don't know, the goofy colors, the blocky items. I'm good on that. Do you have anything to say about Zomboids to make me less scared of them? Why would you be scared of a Zomboid? Why are you scared of the Zomboids? Literally all they do all day is stand around and occasionally vault over fences like that guy in green might do in 2 seconds. Let's watch him. Yeah. I've checked their calendars. This is their entire itinerary for the day. I'm telling you. There's nothing else going on for them. They have no plans. They have nowhere to be. Why are you scared of them? This is not the type of thing to be scared of. Does slow healer affect muscle strain? No, it does not. It only affects injuries. Okay, I actually do have to fight those Zomboids, though. Day check, it is 1 month, 10 days, currently. So 1 more day for yes voters to get their payout. Community Tarkov PvE night on a Friday by chance. Never say never. This Friday, though, we are doing a charity event, so it will not be this Friday. We're going to be doing a big Zomboid stream on Friday, guys. I hope you're excited for that, because I have a lot of cool stuff planned. We're going to be checking out some new mods, some stuff that you guys have been asking me to take a look at. I need to run now. That guy's going to do his little swipe. Yep, he did his little swipe dance. That's fine. But yeah, Friday's charity event should be really, really cool. I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope you guys will be able to pull up. Ali, by the way, thanks so much for the follow on the Twitch. Being a Zomboid seems kind of peaceful. I mean, yeah, you just kind of like hang out, chill. Maybe occasionally lay next to a wall of a building. Bolt through a window you see that's open. And maybe, just maybe, go hang out with the cows. You know, if you see a little farm animal, you're like, damn, maybe go pet the farm animal, yeah? Oh, that's so unfortunate for me. Fuck. Our muscle strain is going to become a problem here in a second. Oh, it's already a problem. Never mind. It is a problem. It is a problem. I'm very tempted to fight in the building again, but I am scared that there might be some stragglers left inside the building that I am unaware of. So we are not going to do that. Instead, I will do a little loop-de-loop on the Zomboids. They will have no idea what's going on. I'm going to turn this corner. I'm going to go around the building. Eventually, we will check the basement. I promise, guys. I'm going to go around the building. And unless they have really good cognition and memory, they're going to be like, what the fuck happened? Where'd they go? Oh, yeah, dude, they're not even locked in. They're not even locked. I didn't even have to do that. I did not even have to do that. That's insane. Trevin, how are you doing, though? Welcome in. It is good to see you. How do you change your respirator filters? You just right-click on them. And if you have a spare filter, you can put it in. There we go. Finally. Oh, my good golly. I am glad we did not go into the building then, because the fact you are there leads me to believe there were... Oh my god, the fact we were not fucking bit there is actually a miracle. Okay, I'm going home now after that. God has given me a second chance. I should have died there, I'm not gonna lie. That was disgusting greed. Indescribable greed. Jeff Bezos level greed. I'm going home now. I am recovering. I will read my book on pottery. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. I should have died there 100%. The fact that I did not get bit there is actually wild. Just muscle strain. Oh my god. Skirt. Okay. I finally got more Girl Scout cookies today. I want Thin Mints now. I have a new mod. Oh, well, the purple card. Don't do that, please. Thank you. Shark, if you have a mod idea, you can drop it in the suggestion channel in my Discord if you would like. I am actually working on some new mod stuff for Project Zomboid. I'm kind of jumping back into mod development a little bit. And I hope to share some of the news on that in a little bit, of course. When the time is right, when things are completed. I have a problem. Every character I make in Project Zomboid lives a long life. Just go throw them into a horde of zombies then. Problem solved. Let me crack open my Baja Blast, by the way. This has been sitting here on my desk, remaining undrank for the past hour now, and it's just been taunting me, and now it's time to do the do, as it is. Oh my god. This Baja Blast is fighting back, I'm telling you. That one, it's got extra carbonation, my lord. I was not expecting that. A worthy opponent, perhaps. Oh, the pork is already going stale. This is unfortunate news to see. What does Baja Blast taste like? It is literally pure dopamine in a can. It is just nothing but serotonin. It tickles the brain in the perfect way to achieve happiness. I don't know what they're putting in it. Okay. I will give you 500 bits if you chug the entire can. Guys, the Baja Blast is fighting back, like I told you. I don't know if I can even do that. I feel like chugging is just not my way. I'll try it, though. I'm gonna give it a shot, Dragon. I'm gonna give it a genuine attempt, okay? Okay. No. It's, you know what it is? It's not even the Baja Blast. It's just cold. It's so cold that it's like, it's almost like brain freeze cold. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Dragon. The spot. Another thing too, Baja Blast. Let's be honest, guys. It is not a chugging drink, okay? It is a sipping drink. You are meant to savor the Baja Blast. You are not meant to just down it Right away, okay, you are meant to enjoy the Taco Bell Baja Blast. And by the way, yes, you were correct, Daniel. Baja Blast from Taco Bell itself is the superior form of Baja Blast. If you have the opportunity, guys, it's always worth it to go to Baja Blast Taco Bell from the fountain. Go to Taco Bell. The can is fine, though. I would say the bottle is the worst variant of Taco Bell Baja Blast. What degeneracy did I tune into? Okay, first off, we do not accept blasphemy centered around Baja Blast here. Okay, mods, you know what to do. Dragon, thank you very much for the 300 bits, though, for the attempt. I appreciate the bits. You did not have to do that, of course. Again, I think my alerts are just completely... Oh, you know what? No, they're not. Okay, never mind. They are broken. Which soda is a chugging drink? Maybe a root beer. Probably a root beer if I had to say a soda was a chugging drink. Last time I went to Taco Bell, the Baja Blast was almost out. It's popular. Everybody wants it. Which I respect. I like that people know what they want, okay? It shows society is not all lost, okay? There's culture out there, okay? People are on to the method. How about we all chug water? Stay hydrated, homies. I drink water. In fact, dude, I got purified water. Oh my god, I have like a little Brita filter now. It's so nice. A little Brita, what do they call it? The, not a vase, but like, fuck, what do you call that? I don't know what you call it, but you put the water into it. A pitcher, yes, a pitcher, Max. How am I not able to say the word pitcher? Oh my god, that's horrible. I have a little pitcher of water that has a little filter in it. It's not exactly a Brita, but it's like, you know, it might as well be a Brita. By the way, eat half the pork. Thank you, by the way, Trevin, for the 2 gifted subs. That's very kind of you. Very, very generous of you. Also helping me reach the sub goal on Twitch. That's very generous of you. Jenks and Kai in the Sky. If you guys are in chat, be sure to thank Trevin. I do appreciate that a ton, Trevin Stone. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. I have a pitcher as well. 1 for the fridge, 1 on the counter. That's smart, actually. Because sometimes you want cold water, but other times you want warm water. I'm more of a warm water enthusiast. I don't typically like cold water. I like warm water. You know. Well-deserved. Trevin, that's very nice of you. Thank you again for the subs. Never required. Always appreciated though, team. But what I would say, guys, first off, listen, I'm always appreciative of the support. Don't get me wrong. We are going to be doing a special fundraising charity stream, though, on Friday. That if you're thinking of maybe giving me $5, maybe save that for Friday when we have the charity event, if you would like, of course. It's going to be benefiting PMCF, which is Princess Margaret's Cancer Foundation, charity in Canada. It's one of the leading cancer research foundations out there. And hopefully we can do some good there. Yo, what is up? Hello there, Abraham. I'm just kind of getting situated before I have my character Sally go to bed. I have finished my pottery books. You know what? I'll actually use this pool book, I guess, as a table. And we can even put our toy plane on there, too. Well, that's a big toy plane. Wow, that's perfect for the bar. If my water is not 33 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't want it. What a specific temperature to go with, though. Very specific temperature. I live in the tropics, so it is cold water or it is nothing. I cannot do warm water. Okay, fair. If you're in a hot climate, sure, you need cold water. I don't blame you. I think we're going to wake up around, like, 3 in the morning if I go to bed now. So I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. Wow, it gets dark out there, dude. Holy shit. And then someone lets the 9 go off. My god. Dude, my back is actually kind of killing me today. I will say, that has not been fun. That has been the one L of today. My back has been dying. And I think what it is this... Oh, I don't love what I'm hearing. Hold on. I think I just heard someone banging on a window. I don't know. I thought I heard a Zomboid banging on a window. We, of course, wake up at 4 in the morning, so we kind of just have to wait for a second. Does anyone in the chat play this game with controller, or does everyone use a mouse and keyboard? I would say most people probably use mouse and keyboard, but I know there are some people who mainly only play Zomboid on Steam Deck, for example. So, kind of a mixture, I would say probably 90-10, you know? Alright, I'm literally just going to sit until daytime comes up, because I can't. There we go. Ooh, we are going to need water as well. At least it's bright enough that I can kind of see what I'm doing, though. A little bit, at least. I'll still have the flashlight on. A little bit. The Skyrim music is going crazy today, by the way. I love it. When I first got this game, I tried controller, but then I used mouse and keyboard. I did not, I mean, I did controller for like a one-off playthrough just to like goof it off. It works, but yeah, I mean, I'd rather just play keyboard and mouse basically every option I get. If I have the ability, I'm going to go mouse and keyboard for this game. Also, weight is finally at 81, which means we are good to stabilize our weight. Let's work on that starting today. If we can get to milking more today, I'm sure we'll get tons of ingredients for stew and whatnot. And we'll start working on getting our weight back to stable. All right. Thank you, by the way, Nubman, for the tier 1 for 29 whole months. Very, very kind of you. I appreciate the sub. I'm sorry my alerts are broken today, but it does not take away from your generosity. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nubman. How are you doing? Gamba payout? Not yet, team. Oh, okay, never mind. Now Gamba payout. You are right. Never mind. All right. I fucking look over. Oh, my Apple Watch is telling me it's time to stand, too. No, Apple Watch. I'm not going to stand. Congrats to the yes voters, though. I hope you enjoyed your winnings, your small little dividends on your investment, of course. And now it is time to gamble once more. Do we go and make it to 1 month, 13 days? New prediction is starting. You are welcome to predict as much as you want. Your character is so bloody. Quantum, please. We are trying to form an exoskeleton created out of the blood of the Zomboids, okay? Eventually, the blood will saturate every single particle of skin I have, forming an entire separate layer, which will biologically block any germs from actually touching my skin, okay? By the way, Jolsip, thanks for the follow. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. I'm having a wondrous day today. No, man. I'm having a good day. Other than my back hurting. Stand up right now. Long legs, damn. First off, hurtful. Secondly, I don't take that personally. But to show I'm the bigger man, I will actually stand up. Oh, fuck. I tweaked my back 100%. I don't know what I did. That's fine, though. Posture check, Beaver? Guys, the posture is perfect, let me tell you. Scientists study my posture. It is 6:50 in the morning. Early bird gets the worm. You have noodle legs. Actually, my legs are probably the strongest part of my body. My legs are actually incredibly strong. I have swimmer legs. That's what you're looking for. A hot sauna does wonders for the back. Unfortunately, I do not have access to a hot sauna. But that does sound very nice. Glivix, how are you doing? Where are the no voters? We want the money. The no voters are scared right now, okay? They've seen what Sally Snuggles is capable of. They don't want any part of it. Truly. Sally Snuggles is doing things no Zomboid character has ever been seen doing. Okay? Surviving over a month in extinction mode? Oh, there goes my hammer. God damn it, Sally. Why did you have to do that right as I'm gassing you up like that? Come on. Sally, no lie, I was quite literally glazing you. And then, of course, you have to break your hammer. Which I think is our only hammer. We might be out of hammers. I might have to go back to the factories to get another hammer now. But we'll see. Maybe there's going to be a backup hammer in the basement, which would save a lot of time and be a big help. Oh, hi there. I did not even know you were there. You were so quiet for so long, and then you... Alright, I don't even know what you're thinking. Let's calm it down. You're kidding. You're kidding me, Sally. Fucking stop. You're trolling. Tell me it's a joke. Please. How did that break? It was green. It was green. You're joking. Oh my god, Sally. I'm never glazing you ever again, Sally. What the fuck, Sally? We need the basement to have weapons now at this point. If we don't have basements in there, or fuck. I can't even speak because you've angered me so much, Sally. I'm actually angry at Sally, but I'm at an anger level that's like I can't even properly express my anger, so I'm just kind of staying neutral on the exterior, okay? My tone of voice, how I'm acting, very neutral. But internally, I'm very upset at Sally that she broke both her hammer and her crowbar when the crowbar was in good health. Good condition. I don't understand it. Why, Sally, do you throw the bread like that, okay? I don't understand. I keep seeing this guy's YouTube shorts. Well, welcome in there. How are you doing there, Plaza? Welcome into the stream. I hope you like the YouTube shorts. Oh, this is locked. That does put a pickle in the jar, doesn't it, team? But thank God I have a hatchet, so we will just probably dismantle it in a moment. Who am I hearing? I am hearing a door getting banged on. I can't tell if that's the front door. Is it the front door? I think it is the front door. Or it is in the basement. No, okay, it was the front door. Well, I'm glad we checked. We'll level up our axe for a little bit. What is up, Beaver? Hello there, Minty. Welcome into the stream. Masiak, you can follow. How does one possibly break a crowbar? I've used one on my main vanilla playthrough, and I'm like a year into it. In Build 42, they nerfed the durability of the crowbar. I think they saw how powerful the crowbar was and how many people were using it, and they were probably not exactly happy with the usage case. So, I am outside photographing my local wildlife. That's so fun, actually. Oh my gosh. What kind of camera are you using? Your phone, or do you have like a special proper DSLR? Crowbar got nerfed? Yes. I'm so sorry this is how you find out, Minty. But they did nerf our crowbars. Only a little bit, but like it's still a noticeable nerf. Beaver, would you happen to know where I can find an antique oven? I'm trying to keep my base heated since winter is coming. I know an exact location where you can find one if you are down to do a little bit of a travel. I will put you onto it. It is the farm. Hold on, OBS pull up. Thank you. It is the farm over by Pony Roma. So if you are on your way towards Doe Valley, if you take this little dirt side road here, it is the shed in here. This little wood stove is a guaranteed spawn of it. You could always find it in other locations too. For example, there's tons of cabins in the wood that have them. I think some of the farmhouses have them over, like, down over here, I think. Kind of. Some farmhouses have them, I think. But that is where I typically get my wood stoves, because I always am in the area. So, how did I get here, Alex? I don't know. Where is your beautiful wife? Is this your beautiful home? This is not my beautiful home. This is not my beautiful wife. What a great song. I'm using a T7i cannon. Ooh, cannons are good. Cannons are very, very good. First smoker and now crowbar. That's low-key sad. Yes, I kind of agree. They also made crowbars harder to find, I believe. I feel like crowbars, it could be anecdotal, but in my personal experience, I have been finding it more difficult to get a crowbar. Is it impossible? No. But they are not as frequent as they once were. Who up letting their days go by? Oh, that's a huge font. Well, we already have one, actually. Fuck. I mean, that's not a fuck, but you know what? We'll take it. Fine, that's fine. We'll take it. We have a backup. I won't say no. I'll put it in my bag for now. I did not mean to put it in my inventory. What other gear do we have over here? A new hammer would be great if we get a new hammer. Or a steel bar. There's our claw hammer. Okay, perfect. Not in great shape, however. That's fine. I'll take the spade. I also think there was a shovel somewhere over here. Ooh, the light is off. Let's turn that back on. Tire pump. No, I don't really need a tire pump at this time. I like that lamp, though. Yeah, I might need that shovel. We'll put it in the back of the car. That's fine. I just joined, and the first thing I hear was, fuck. I love it. Well, welcome in on the YouTube Shorts. How are you doing there, Chialo? Hopefully I said the name correctly. Welcome in. Guys, again, if you have not seen this playthrough before, if you're brand new, first off, welcome to the stream. This is Sally Snuggles. Sally Snuggles is playing in an Extinction world right now. It is the new hardcore mode in Project Zomboid. !Extinction if you want to know exactly what it is. Okay? It is meant for veteran players of the game, and we are over a month in on this playthrough. It is going exceptionally well. Definitely not perfectly smooth, but it's been close. We've been making decent progress, and today we are hopefully going to get into the milk and more, okay? Where we can acquire not only milk, but more, all right? But we need more food. And now that we're actually losing weight again, we need to stabilize our weight. We're currently at 81. If we can make some stews, we can go back to our original house. We have the butter, of course. We have more rice. I could always butcher up another cow or something. I absolutely have to. I'd rather not, of course. I'd rather not. I wish to let the cows frolic in the fields for all of eternity. Sally needs ice cream. She has a chocolate chip cookie, and I think Sally should just learn to be appreciative of what she has, actually, is, in my opinion, what she should do. Instead of desiring more than what she has when she's already so blessed, you know, maybe she should just learn to appreciate what she's been blessed to find already, okay? But there's the milk and more. Wow, this actually is not that infested either. So, there's a patron trying to get in and do some shopping. And you guys see him banging on the door. They must be closed. How curious. Hold on, I want to zoom in on him. Yeah, they must be closed, man. They're not letting anybody in. I mean, the open sign is off. So, I mean, fair game, I suppose. Alright, well, me, as Sally Snuggles, me, being a good citizen, I like to protect those in Riverside from crime, okay? I like supporting family-owned businesses. Milk and More has been in the community for years and years at this point. I cannot sit by idly and watch crime go unpunished, so justice will be dealt. Okay, very good. Very good. Justice has been dealt. Alright, now I, as being Sally Snuggles, I deserve a reward for my hard work. So I'm now going to actually break into the building as well. And I'm going to take the items for myself. This is only just, team, okay? It's only right that I allow myself to have all the items. Now that I have done the hard work of keeping this place safe. Oh, dude, all of it is rotten, though. Butter! Huge find, thank you. And the cow's milk. Yes, some canned beans, some mushroom soup. Nice try on the queue, by the way, Gold Magikarp. I'm in sneak mode. The no voters aren't taking this playthrough, I'm telling you right now. Oh, that's juicy! God damn, I love to see that. I like to see that. That's very, very good. Is Louisville a good base location? Depends on where in Louisville, but it's not a bad base location. A lot of loot in the Louisville. Some might even call it Lootisville. Ooh, some beef jerky. Yum, yum, yum. Ginger ale, come with me. Oh, I queued myself. God damn it, that's fine. Tons of barbecue sauce in this building. I don't know what's going on with all the barbecue sauce. And some barbecue chips. They must love barbecue around here. I don't even know. Thank you for the peanuts. Candy corn. Yeah, we'll take all of the candy. Beaver, where is the robe? The robe is on the floor right now, actually. I took it off. Oh, my bag is completely filled. Alright, no more room for candy. Oh, dude, a Plonky? Wow. Okay, that's quite the surprise. I was not expecting a Plonky at all. Hold on. Yeah, I deserve this. Yeah, Fuzzy, let's not do that. Let's not do that. In fact, that's... Yeah, we're gonna... Hold on. Yeah, I think actually we can do that. Never mind. Crazy calm. Crazy calm. Anyways. Mod struck him down? Oh, no. I struck him down. I struck him down, guys. No, when I saw that one message, I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. Why is there a skinned rat in your inventory? Why is there not? Why is there not? Yeah, I actually think we've looted basically all of this. Okay, this was worth looting. I feel like I expected more, though. Like, unfortunately, a lot of the food in here was rotten, which... Power's been off for a while, sure. But the normal food was not that great other than some beans. So... What is the purpose of the game? It is a sandbox game. Alright, that was a good trip, though. Our objective of the day, milk and more, taken care of. Amazing. Oh, that's a lot of Thank God we avoided all of those Zomboids there, too. That's incredible luck that none of them were over by milk and more. Oh, did they spot me, though? I hear heavy breathing. Why'd I just hear heavy breathing? That was such a weird sound effect. Unless that was the Skyrim ambience somehow. Will you ever play Arc Raiders again? Never say never. I currently just don't really have much desire to play Arc Raiders. Truthfully. It was a fun game. I just feel like there's not really much happening with that game currently. Thank you, by the way, Jimmy Conius for the follow. Ever played Castle Crashers or Battle Block Theater? No. No, I have not, but I've heard good things about both those games. Jelly beans, olives, the onion powder. Yeah, all of this has to go away. We'll unload some of this back at the bar, and then we'll probably put some of it in the original house, too, because we need to start splitting out the loot a little bit. Is it solo or other people on the server? This is single player right now, but you can do multiplayer if you wanted. Currently, I am just single player, of course. And I personally prefer playing single player as well. I tend to have a more fun time on single player. But not to say multiplayer can't be an enjoyable evening, of course. Anyways, this group over here, we need to start taking care of because they are only going to start moving down this way. And this actually might even be the start of that hit bids group we were dealing with. Which, if that is the case, that's actually a huge W. I might be able to make some incredible moves here, thanks to this fence, though. This fence positioning is beautiful. I could not have asked for a more beneficial fence to be laid upon the ground right now. Depending on how the spade goes, of course. The spade could ruin this all. I really need the spade to do damage here. Let's see. Very nice spade. Let's keep that going. The machine of efficiency will be built. Oh, no. Okay, already it's falling apart. If we don't get a one-tap, it falls apart completely. Vault Sally, thank you. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, yeah, we fucked up. All right, retreat. Retreat. This way, we'll slow him down a little bit more. Let me grab, like, one. Yeah, one Zomboid is fine. Whole lot of pepperoni? Yeah, this is a meat lover's pizza for sure. What does the XP thing mean in stream chat? I have no idea what you're talking about. There we go. Okay, I mean, they're more spread out this time, which is good. But it's right there when Sally 2-taps. We can't be 2-tapping Sally. This actually might be a great opportunity for beta blockers. Hold on. I'm going to reposition just so I can take some pills really quick. There we go. That'll get rid of all of our fear for a little bit. That'll... it's doing a decent job of keeping it calm, which is good. There we go. Oh, well. The moment their arms go outstretched, that's when Sally freaks out a little bit. We're going to go from completely calm to on the verge of a mental breakdown within 2 seconds. And that's where Sally's going to just persist, I think, until this entire group is dealt with. Oh, that's good, though. That's good right there, Sally. Keep that up, all right? The down attack stomp combo could be diabolical. I'd love to see that from you, Sally. All right. Nice. Okay, vault. Go this way. Yup, I love that. Pull those two. We vault over again. Yes. 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 Thank you. Dude, like, this is what you gotta do with fence fighting, I'm telling you, team. You use the fence to your advantage, okay? Push. Push. Now, look at that. All right, now you come over here. We come over here. It's just fluid. There's something to it. The movement. It's kind of like Counter-Strike surfing, almost. I swear to you. When you execute fence fighting to its peak potential, it's so cathartic. There's nothing quite like it. It's like silk. You know, it's like a rich leather, almost. See, now I don't know what they're doing right now. Now they're just playing ballerina games. I don't even know what's going on. And the more playtime you have on fence fighting, of course, the better it feels, too. Like, the more you'll be able to understand what they're doing. And boom, just like that, that group is gone. Was it the biggest group in the world? No. But it felt good to fight them like that. I'm happy with our performance there. Led with a 75 stream streak. I appreciate that. Helps me out a ton. Shoe check. The shoes should be fine. We just got these shoes. Yeah, they're fine. All right. Look at the difference there. That entire group is gone. The entire group. The Zomboids are so predictable. Not always. Sometimes they surprise you. Especially on this mode, Extinction, where they have random cognition with their movement. Sometimes they're really good at moving. Sometimes they understand movement. Other times they're just kind of like stumbling about. And that can be a little unpredictable. So are we not getting... Well, I will take the empty pot because we do need a spare pot for the bar. But unfortunately, we do not get any sort of snack inside of the house, tragically. That is okay. We can write this house off our list now at this point. Was there anyone on flank? No? Okay. That's fine. Maybe we check out the gasoline station and we also do the Spiffos today. Because the gasoline station will probably have a lot of candy for us, unless that was already looted somehow, but it had an alarm going off, so probably not. We should probably be okay. Smoke a cigarette? I am not a smoker, though. I do not have the smoker trait. Sally would never do that. She's never drank anything in her life. She's never had a cigarette. She's never thought about doing the marijuana or any other drug, guys. Sally is a goody two-shoes person, all right? Ignore the fact that she's been murdering so many zomboids. Okay, oh. How did I not see you guys until now? That's actually very surprising. And then we get queued. Thank you, Devil Pop. Surprisingly, the group down there does not hear us, however. So if it's only those 4 that heard us, we might be fine. That actually might not be that big of a deal. I will not complain. Thank you, by the way, Hack Hua, for the follow. You had beer in the fridge? I took the beer. I didn't drink it, though. We have yet to even have a sip of alcohol, I think. Maybe we should change that. I mean... Does Sally deserve a small little drink team? All she has known for so long is grape juice, apple juice, water, and maybe if she's a good girl, she gets a little cola. But maybe we put her on to the next stage of hydration. In your personal opinion, which of the past characters have you played are the most memorable to you? Zooplar is a standout because of how custom that playthrough was. But I really, like, I always keep thinking about not General Meeks. General Meeks was decent, but I don't really think about him too often. Jonathan McSmithian. He was one of the very first playthroughs I did when I was starting to do content, like, more regularly. And that playthrough was the first one I did that had, like, a proper storyline. Like, there was an actual, like, character depth. And even the ending of that playthrough was very fitting. If you guys don't remember, Jonathan McSmithian was a billionaire, the owner of the McSmithian Empire, okay? It was a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, okay? May have even owned McCoy and the Megamarts, the Gigamarts. He died, unfortunately, because he was so greedy he wanted to get furniture from a nearby store. And the Zomboids were on fire, and they got him in the store. So that was not a great time. It is not on the VOD channel. Devapulp, that playthrough was like 2022. That was way before I did my playthroughs on, like, saved them on the VODs channel. The VODs channel, I think I created probably mid-2024. Late 2024. The very first playthrough that I have that's fully backed up all the way through is Wayne. That is the very first playthrough. Other than that, anything before then, General Meeks, Jonathan Gaspithian, all of the other playthroughs, Stan the Man, for example, they're gone. Crazy that Beaver has lost media. It's actually kind of sad. Because I do think about some of those playthroughs from time to time, and I'm like, I kind of want to revisit them. But I don't have any way to, like, look back and be like, oh, this is what we were doing for the settings. This was, you know, that and whatnot. Which, a little sad, I guess. A little sad. But, oh well. You know. Hello there, Colin. How are you doing? I'm sad I can never see just how useless Stan the Man was. Just imagine, like, the most stumbling, bumbling, worthless Zomboid character you can imagine, and then multiply that by 10. And you've basically got Stan the Man. He was so frustrating to play with. That was the first time I've actually ever had a playthrough going where I was actually happy to see it end. Stan the Man put me through so much shit. Also, he died in Riverside, oddly enough, around this area, too. In fact, I think Stan died at the bar that we're based at. So, I don't know. Stan, I'm so glad Stan is gone. I fucking hated Stan. He really was a pain in the ass to play as. The slander, it's not even slander, it's real. Stan was, in fact, not the man. That's true. How far did Stan get? I think he got just over a month. It was like maybe a month and 7 days or something. But all of those, like, first off, he should have died earlier than that. It was dumb fucking luck, the fact he was alive longer than that. But, like, every single day with Stan was just one inconvenience after the other. He'd find a way to mess up every single action possible. Purple Car, I think we had a conversation about this. I think I specifically asked you to stop sinking into the ground, and what do I catch you doing? Right as I return home to the bar, you sinking into the ground once again. If it happens a third time, you're done. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let's unload our vehicle. We have so much delicious food to bring into the house. I'll leave some of it. The split peas I'll keep in. I'm gonna just eat the rat now, I think. The salami... Oh, the salami went rotten. No. I didn't know. I'll take the olives. Jelly beans. The crackers. I'll take 3 bags of chips. How about the canned potatoes? And the canned beans. And a bottle of barbecue sauce. Boom. That'll be it. That'll be fine. Mick, thank you for the follow. What is your favorite profession to play as? I don't think I have one specific favorite that I go with. But I would say my favorites, my top 5 specifically are unemployed, carpenter, if I'm going to be doing a lot of construction work, construction worker, oddly enough, to have short blunt skill off spawn. I like lumberjack if I want to go axe main, but I would not put that on my top 5. I rarely go axe main. Instead, the other 2 I would give is probably veteran, just for dealing with no panic. And then maybe burglar, if I'm doing like a short playthrough and I just want to be able to like move around quickly, because it has good nimble skill and you can hotwire cars day 1, which is very helpful. I think that's very convenient. Alright. All of this now gets put away. Oh no, not my pen. I need the pen back. The white beans I meant to put away. Alas. Hello, Mick. How are you doing? Beaver, did you know that if you level up your tailoring, you can get your leather patches to 18 bite and 32 scratch and something? I did not, because I pretty much never deal with tailoring. But that is interesting to know. You got +3 short blunt skill as a carpenter? I do not think it's +3 as a carpenter. That might be what it was on build 41. I think they changed that, though. Hold on, we're going to verify this. I'm going to the Project Zomboid Bible team. Because now I'm curious. Where is it? Ah, yes, occupation. Perfect. Let us look together, team. List of occupation. Okay, carpenter. +3 carpentry, +1 short blunt. Okay, I'm not crazy. You get +1 short blunt. So, not bad. It's nice to have a little small butt there, but... what do we have? I think it's construction worker. That gives you +3. Where is construction worker, though? Oh, is it DIY? No, it's not DIY expert, because that's different. That's plus construction worker. There it is. +3 short blunt. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. Having a little bit of a Better Call Saul moment right there. And he gets to be a lawyer. What a sick joke. Anyways. Okay, we have dropped off the food. Ooh, I am very hungry. Call me the very hungry hippo. Fuck, the very hungry caterpillar. God damn it. We do have the cooking pot, though, so we can fill up our pot. We can get some rice back from the other house. Or we might be able to get rice from elsewhere. I don't know. I mean, we're not going to make it to the Gigamart today, but... I'm trying to think. I don't think there's going to be rice in the gasoline station. I really doubt it. Oh, we can cross that off, too. And we can cross off this house. We could go down Sycamore Lane. But... yeah, I think maybe we just go get rice. We'll just get rice from the other house, and we'll come back and we'll make a little stew here. place. There we go. All right. I'll be back. Would you ever do multiplayer to help teach new players? I would be tempted to buy it if so. So I do multiplayer with the community every now and then. I would not say we do beginner-friendly stuff in multiplayer. Typically, we do kind of high difficulty setting stuff. We're thinking about doing a permadeath hardcore server soon as well. I don't know if I would ever do that, but I do have plenty of tutorials on the channel that you're welcome to take a look at if you would like. Exclamation point tutorial in the chat as well, if you would like, Trevin. Trial by fire could be fun for new players. I think a lot of people would die very early on. Are all of your multiplayer servers whitelisted? Most of them are. Not every single one of them, but most, yes. Sometimes I do whitelist through channel point redemptions on Twitch. Other times, the last server we did, you had to be a Twitch sub to be able to play on. Other times, it's like a Google form, and like I pick some people to play on it. It really depends on like what the point of the server is and how long we're going to be going for. I think the last community server we did, it lasted 3 weeks. And we had like events going on nearly every day for a week and a half. Okay, there is my 3 rice. Okay, let's... That's really bad. Fuck, that's really, really bad. Shit. Okay, let me have a bag of chips. This base might become unsafe soon because of that. That was very loud, and that was also very close to our base. So I am somewhat concerned. But it seems okay. I also need to do some gardening here really quick. Let me get rid of some of these bushes here, team. There we go. No. Take care of the bush. There we go. Rick Cravy's server was Google form and point redemption, wasn't it? I think it was a mixture of it. Like, you got channel points to then get access to the Google form, and then you may or may not be selected on the Google form. I'm pretty sure nearly everybody on the Google form was selected. I think the only people who weren't selected were either people who weren't in, like, America or Europe, so they would have had, like, horrible ping. Or you were just incredibly unlucky. Or, I'm gonna be honest, it's long enough I can say it. There were some people who filled out forms. Like, there were questions where it's like, hey, we want some backstory from you. Like, you don't have to do an entire novel, but, like, definitely more than a sentence. And there were some people who were like, he is a soldier. He survived long time. It's like, okay. You're not understanding what we're asking here, so you would not be a good fit. But that was rare. That was only, like, I think 4 or 5 people out of... Fuck, I think there were, like, 70 or so people that applied. I don't remember. It was a lot of people that applied, though. But the people who, when we ask, like, for an RP server, like, what's your backstory? He's survivor. It's like, okay. Thanks for coming out, man. Thank you so much for doing that. My gosh. I learned so much on the base building server. It was my first real long-term base. Let's go, Bob. I'm glad that was helpful. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, pick up dung? Oh, no, it's just because I have a shovel. Never mind. I love coming up with RP characters and stuff, but I know I would not last long on a server. I mean... Depending on the server we do, that might be okay. For the deceased reanimating thing we're doing soon, that will definitely be okay. So, if you would like Lilirium, we are going to have the Google form coming out soon on that. I am working on a separate project that might take priority. Oh my god, I can have a stew from the skinned rat? That's perfect. Incredible, yes. Put that in there. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the fact I could put a rat in the stew. Very happy to see that. Let's put the crackers in. We'll do some onion. And why don't we add in some onion powder? A lot of onion. And some white beans. More white beans. We need to stabilize our weight after all. Didn't we collect a thing of butter too? Where's our butter at? Unless we already put butter in. Or... No, we did not put the butter in. It must be left in the car then. I don't know. He's Survivor. Yes. He is Survivor, guys. He do be Survivor. Dude, where did I put the fucking butter? There it is, dude. Perfectly. Oh, the bouillon cube would be perfect to add as well to our nice skinned rat stew. Oh my gosh, wait. Take that again. Perfect. I'm so excited for this stew. I will have to make a campfire outside, however. I do not have a oven just yet, sadly. Okay. That should be good. Let me place it on the counter for now. We'll cook that up in a moment. I have to go get rocks. Or I get a large stone and we get a little napping skill, no? Or whatever the skill is called. Where's a large stone around here? Ah, there's my large stone. I love that. Is the Google form up? No, it is not up yet. Do you have an ETA for the multiplayer server? I've been playing single player for years and I would like a change of pace. It is going to be within the next 1 to 2 months. It could be late April, early May, but there is a slim chance it happens end of May as well. It just kind of depends. Also, this should be locked. Hold on, there we go. Okay, so now that we have this, craft... can't I smash the large... Or does it have to be a normal large stone? I don't actually know if I can do it with the large, smooth, flat stone. It might have to be a normal large stone. Would the server be PvP? For the deceased reanimating? No. No, it would not. There's my large stone. That's the one I can do it with, I think. I'm not stupid or anything, but I like rocks. I think everybody likes rocks. They're kind of cool. I can get behind a cool-looking rock, for sure. I actually used to have, like, a little cave crystal. I don't know what happened to it. Anyways. Break large stone into stones. Unfortunately, it requires lights. Can I do it by the window, then? Yes, I can. But it requires a sledgehammer. Are you kidding me? It really requires a sledgehammer? Oh, no. I would need a club hammer. Okay, well, we will not be doing that right now. There was a pickaxe, though, that we... Actually, I wonder if we have it in the car. Hold on. I don't know exactly. Let me double check. If we have it in the car, that's a huge W. No, we do not have it in the car. Unless I'm blind. Quick, one more final check. No, we do not have it in the car then. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. I will just get normal stones then. Fuck it. There were so many plenty of normal stones out here. We don't need to be... Oh, that's a large stone. Okay, wait. Wait a second. Normal stone. That should be normal stone. Normal stone. Okay, and then... Normal stone. Perfect. If I get into a server, I need a bag of concrete ASAP. I never find them. What will you be doing with the bag of concrete, out of curiosity? Perfect. And then... I mean, I do have a log, but I'd rather not use the log right now. Alright, let's throw in one more scrap wood. That should be plenty of wood for the fire for now. One more scrap wood. And then we can light it using... I mean, I guess our ID. That's fine. Whatever. That's a very vibrant red fire. This will be a delicious little stew. I do actually wish when you put the pot into the fire, you visibly saw the fire, like the pot on top of the fire. That'd be kind of cool if you could see the pot, like, actually boiling. Do not walk on top of the fire. Thank you so much for the advice. I was actually thinking of doing that exactly, like, a minute from now, so it's actually perfect timing. I would hate Zomboid PvP, TBH. They need to work on the PvP. Which they actually kind of have a little bit, but it has not really made a noticeable difference in my opinion. The issue with Zomboid PvP is the desync in this game is bleh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Stop. Fucking sync! Sync! Oh. Okay, the problem has resolved itself. Okay. That's fine. Let's stand back a little bit. We should not have this in the house, though. That was scary. That was really scary. I didn't know that was possible because we've had a campfire in the building before. But I guess if it's wooden floor, might be best to not have it there. Hopefully no invisible fire. No, I think that's been fixed. It has to be not around wood. Well, you know what? We learn trial by fire. Quite literally. Okay? I was not expecting that. That was nearly really, really bad. But now we know. Don't put your campfires on wood floors. I didn't expect it, personally. Faceless Evil, by the way. Thanks so much for the follow. We live, we laugh, we learn. So true, yes. So true. That is nearly done cooking. I don't want to be close to this fire now. Because I'm afraid that it will spawn a fire on top of me the moment I go to walk up to it. He says and keeps the fire going indoors. I'm gonna wait for the pot to finish cooking, okay? And then we will put out the fire and I will move it outside. Stand on the burnt floor. I oddly feel like that is not safe. But this is almost done. Almost. So I'm just going to put out the fire in a second. When it's done, it'll be fine. Beaver, check your stew. We are actively monitoring the stew. The stew is fine. And now it is done. Put out the fire quick. Okay. Let's not do that again. Let's not do that again. That'll, never happen again. It's fine. Let's eat half of the stew right now. Hopefully this stabilizes our weight. Let's watch. Stabilizing at 81 would be huge. It did not stabilize. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Guys, we're going to eat the entirety of the stew. Tomorrow morning, if we have to, we can make a nice little rice meal. Maybe include more beans in that. Maybe some barbecue sauce. I know we have plenty of barbecue sauce. Alright. And now we're stable. Tomorrow we're going to have to eat again. I'm very tired, by the way. That means we can sleep right now. Perfect. Does your content on Twitch cost money? No, you can watch on Twitch for free if you want. You don't have to pay money to watch on Twitch. Are you asking if I don't understand what you mean by that question. If you're asking if you have to pay to watch on Twitch, no, you do not have to pay to watch on Twitch, guys. You can watch for free on the Purple app if you wish. Same exact username everywhere. We all paid $200 to be here, says Marston. Well, you guys were paying $200. I paid $500. Yeah, $50 a second watched on Twitch. That's a great billing ratio. That'd be hella profit. Give me my money back, Beaver. Okay, well, listen. No refunds, alright? That's been spelt out. Sergeant Woody would have a fucking heart attack if you all started issuing refunds. Can you pay me to watch your video on Twitch? I I feel like that would just be view botting, but instead of view botting, it's view humaning. So I'd rather just not do that. But thank you so much for asking. Did we put the rice in here, or did I not? Where's our rice at? Ah, here it is. Put rice in cooking pot. Okay. I got scammed by you for all of my college funds to be given a link to your Twitch, and I will, in fact, be suing. I'm just not going to accept the suing. I'm just not going to accept it. I'm sorry. Beaver Extinction Mode made me get a PC. No way. What kind of PC did you get? That's actually really exciting. Is it on the way? Did you already get it? What are the specs, quite frankly? Freddy Zomboid is an online computer game that's about zombie apocalypse survival. So true, yes. Although it is single... We're doing single player right now, but you can do multiplayer. Is that yes voter wins? What did we do for prediction? Hold on, I need to double check my prediction. 1 month, 13 days. Okay, never mind. Yes voters do not get paid just yet. Sorry, yes voters. Sorry. But close. Nearly there. Create a rice. Let's do onion powder. Oh, this is a classic Skyrim song too. Huge. White beans, of course. We'll do marinara. We'll do some barbecue sauce. This sounds like an absolutely disgusting mixture, by the way. I do not think this would be an enjoyable mixture. That should probably be enough for now. Unless we want to add in some potato. Maybe we actually add in some potato. Never mind, I've opened the potato for absolutely not. They cannot be added to the beans with rice. Oh dear. That's fine. Oh, not the flooring. No, no, no. Can we... There we go. I guess we'll do it in the parking lot. Does that remove all of the fuel out of the campfire, or does that burn it? Because we had a lot of scrap wood in there. I really hope I did not just waste the fuel. Fuck. Yeah, I just got griefed a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That's fine, we can get more scrap wood, that's not a problem. Oh yeah, we have plenty of scrap wood right there. Perfect. And then if I can just get like a rag from one of you guys too. Here, we'll rip up those. Yeah, we'll get a rag off the pants. Thank you, Mr. Alarm. This will be breakfast. Light the fire using our dirty rag. I remember in Build 41, I'm pretty sure you had to have a clean rag to be able... We forgot to add the wood to the fire. That's my bad. Okay. 1 second. My bad. Wait, that's all of the scrap wood? Are you kidding me? I thought we had 2 scrap wood. Did we not pick up 2 scrap wood? Fuck. Okay, hold on. We're gonna solve this problem, team. Don't worry. All these doors over here. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. That's perfect. Alright. Not a problem. Get out of the corner, please. Go to the door. Dear God. Big blind beaver. Dude, I can't even get out of the doors right now. Maybe I am blind. Destroy all the scrap wood, please. Oh, is it just like barely any fuel off of scrap wood? Maybe that's the case. I thought we got more fuel than that. Oh well. Wood for the fire is important. That's a critical component that I simply forgot, okay? But it happens. It does happen. Did you know on Freddy Zomboid you can use dirty and clean rags for log walls? I think I did, but that is good to know in general, though. It's been a long time since I have done a proper normal log wall, because I feel like if you're going to do Like, I just don't see the value of a log wall. I'd rather just do a normal wall. It's just too many resources. I could chop up, like... Well, actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of the same regardless. Because to make a wall, it's 2 planks for the wall frame, and then it's 2 planks for the wall itself. So it's 4 planks, which means you would need 2 logs, period, for 1 wall. But then if you do a log wall, I think it's 3 logs you need. So I guess it is still less expensive, but, I mean, the normal wall is still a decent amount of resources. How many walls or logs do I need for a log wall? Oh, it's 4 logs. Oh, never mind then. No, we're good on that. I'm good. I will just have my beans with rice and barbecue sauce instead. What does the number 2 thingy mean? Oh, that shows you've been in the stream for a while tonight. That shows you have been active in the chat. Ozone with a 210 stream streak. Thank you for that, Ozone. Scrumptious. Quite delicious, team. Quite delicious. Are we gaining weight again? Yes. Okay, that's a good sign. So we are officially stable. And from this point forward, we don't have to go crazy with the food situation. If we can keep making stews from time to time, that'll be fine. But the weight, I think we are in a good spot, which I'm happy about. Let's go ahead. I'm going to park the car here. I want to investigate the gasoline station today and the Spiffo's restaurant. Okay, I know we did Milk and More. It seems like the Zomboid situation is quite calm over here. I see no one inside of the car wash. No one on flank. Oddly quiet. Oddly quiet. Are they all going to be lurking around the corner or inside of the fossil? Oh, I do hear heavy breathing. Ah! The foul beast has been identified. There's a lot of muck on his arms. That's okay, though. Gone. How many more? It's just 1, which means we could even loot the police station today. That'd be insane. Imagine we get more guns. We could probably bring back a gun for the bar. We keep the shotgun, the double barrel, or the JS-2000 at the original house. We get a gun for the bar. We'll be set. They have done an absolute number on this place, though, and of course, all of the ice cream is rotten. Sickening to see, quite frankly. The door hinges we should probably bring back, though. Check the paper bags, just in case. Nope, they have nothing. Licorice, I will eat in a moment. That'll come back. Morning, hello there. How are you doing there, Nazim? Welcome in. Ooh, was that a key? Oh, just the key for the gasoline station. Okay. We do not necessarily need that. I will actually take the bucket, though. Just in case there's ever a fire again. We'll fill it with water and just have that as a backup emergency thing. The food in here, not as great as I was hoping it was going to be. Please to be butter or something in here. Milk? Is that really it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Not great. Could be better. Oh, I'm out of batteries. No. Do I have any batteries for my flashlight? Oh, I've dismantled my flashlight to put the battery in. Okay. At least we reassembled it, thankfully. I'll take a spare hammer. And that'll be fine. I'm glad to see that we still have the trash can inside of the stall for whatever reason. Never change that, please. And then, yeah, also a trash can in here. This has to be intentional, but it just seems so weird to me to put a trash can within the stall now. Just so odd. Oh well. Alright, well, fossil oil cleared. We looted it. Not really worth our time. But let's cross that off the list. Maybe Spiffos will be worth it. In fact, I'm very hopeful that we get a Spiffo plushie at the Spiffos. Never mind. I've changed my mind. What I would instead like to do, I think now that we've looted the gasoline station, let's take a look first at the police station. Let's see if we can get some guns. And then we check out Spiffos. And truthfully, the only reason I want to go to Spiffos is to see if they have a Spiffo plush, okay? Because I really want plushies for our friend Sally. We have yet to get a singular plushie for Sally, which is depressing, okay? Oh my goodness, British Badger with a rate of 36. Thank you, British Badger. Hello, Raiders. Check the trash car for plushies. The trash car, what are you talking about? Thank you, by the way, Phil the boy. Oh, there goes my shovel. Awesome. At least the Zomboid is dead. Thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How was your stream? We are currently doing a little Project Zomboid on Extinction mode, a month in, and it's going okay. It could be better, but at least we're still alive. That's all that matters. Thank you for the tier 1 sub as well, Badger. I appreciate that. 3 whole months subscribed. Enjoy the beaver emotes. I appreciate that a ton. Helps me out a lot. Just wanted to see some Extinction. Not had the chance to start it myself yet. It's very easy. Until it's not. It goes from not at all challenging to actually disgusting very quickly. But then it just oscillates. It just oscillates too much. The only time it's a problem is if you let yourself get caught out in the dark, which we are not handling that at all. Okay, we have been fully daytime, all right? We are not night owls in this playthrough. Guys, if you don't know what Extinction does exactly, !Extinction in the chat. It'll tell you basically everything it changes. There might be some other smaller tweaks that I have not listed in that, but it's very easy, upsets me. Well, to be fair, and this is kind of my fault, I did a 16x population playthrough right before I did Extinction. So maybe it's harder than I think it is, but I'm kind of just still basing it all off how easy it was earlier. How and when does it become disgusting? When Sally decides that suddenly her weapons are made out of plastic, and they do no damage, and the muscle strain goes up to max, and then she gets exerted within 5 seconds, that's when it becomes really disgusting. Because they all have insane health. That's the issue. One Zomboid takes like 8 hits sometimes. And it's just gross. That's a problem as well. Do we have a key? Let me just double check. Key check. Hold on. Key check. Key check. Oh dear. Ella, thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate the raid again, though, Badger. I'm so sorry. My alerts are completely broken today. I don't know what happened. So, I feel bad, but I appreciate that. If there's a mod that wants to do a shout-out for Badger, that'd be awesome as well. 16x population is hard, but so much XP. On sneaking, yes. We had, I think, like level 4, level 5 sneaking within 1 week of 16x population. I forget what we had. I wonder if there will be a key in one of these cars for the police station. One can hope. There's just no one around. I think the meta event really scared them off. That makes me worried about Main Street, though. Like, this is unusually quiet. I feel like I'm deep in the depths now. Thank you, no car alarm. Cat's Eyes does not work on Extinction. I specifically took a build that is kind of gross to make Extinction even more, like, proper, I guess, if that makes sense. Even more challenging. But even with this gross build, it's not really doing much. I went Weak Stomach, Cowardly, Sunday Driver, and Artisan, Fast Reader, Organized, Former Scout, and Weak. So here are the skills for anybody brand new, if you have no idea. We're so close to level 3 Long Blunt, too. It's so sad our shovel broke like that. Very, very sad. But we are close to level 3 Maintenance, too. No Fast Learner is making this quite the challenge. We do need to work on Short Blade a little bit. But that's okay. Ooh, almost average strength, too. That's good. Still nowhere near fitness level 6, however. So, whatever. That's fine. It's been an interesting playthrough. For sure. Look at your Zomboid count, Beaver. What's my Zomboid count? 1067? I see what you're trying to do. I'm not going to feed into it, however. Thank you, by the way, Sunthrower, for the membership on the YT for 2 whole months. Fact, in Extinction, living Zomboids give dead debuffs. Yes, they do indeed. The corpse sickness has been especially challenging to deal with, but ever since we got the dust mask, it's not been that big of a deal. I almost feel like filters are broken, by the way. Because this filter, I think, has stayed at that quality level for a month straight. So I don't know. We've never swapped filters in this mask, so either they just have insane durability or this is broken. And either is probably fair. Oh, they have been broken. Okay, well, now that makes more sense. That makes more sense now. I have been watching your VODs. This is going to become your 3rd VOD. I actually don't think so. No, I think it's going to be like the 7th or 8th VOD on this. I'll double check, though, for you. We have a lot of VODs, guys, coming out over the next few days on the VODs channel. You guys do not know !point VODs in the chats. But I'm putting all of our Sally Snuggles playthrough on the VODs channel. Yeah, this will be like part probably 6 or 7. Yeah, I have 3. No, it'll be 6. No, it will be 7. Fuck, I don't even know anymore. It's gonna be a later episode, though. That's all that I know. That's all I know. I don't know why that my voice cut all like... Anyways. Respirator is great. I wish they would turn down the discomfort a little bit. Yes, I think the discomfort should be cranked down. I understand their mentality, though, on it a little bit. I feel like discomfort as a whole... I wouldn't actually mind the discomfort mechanic if there was a buff for wearing comfortable clothes. If there was some sort of bonus I took for wearing nice, comfy clothes. Like, maybe I'm happy more often. I don't know. I think there's someone inside of the armory. Do I have a hatchet on me? I do. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna get in there, team. We're going in. Tam, thank you for the follow. Mr. Krabs' voice. Ark, 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 ark. Money! Beaver, this is a game of suffering, not happiness. Well, that's crazy, because I'm actually kind of happy right now, no lie. The Beav is pleased. Where is the despair and tragedy? Maybe I'd be careful what I ask for, huh? Okay, don't worry, guys. Eventually, this door will come crumbling down. The humble hatchet will tear down this armored door, no problem. Happy in this economy? Okay, well, we're talking about Project Zomboid, guys. Let's stay on topic here. I think the suffering is the enjoyable part in Zomboid. See, I don't mind the suffering in Zomboid unless it's bullshit. Like, kind of what happened in 16x Population, where our shoes just magically poofed out of existence. Oh, thank you for leveling up my maintenance. That's very kind of you. That's good. Level 3 maintenance. That'll keep the axe a little bit sharper for longer. Okay, perfect. Yep, I was correct, by the way. The Zomboid was indeed lurking inside of the armory, but now my muscle strain is disgusting. Ooh, Snubnose revolver and the double barrel shotgun. However, I don't think I have any ammo. I would love to take the holster for the shoulder, though. That's one of my favorite shoulder or holsters in the game now. You still get maintenance for hitting walls? I guess you do. Hello there, police officer Zomboid. Yes, thank you for assuming the position. Let's axe skill up. You are the perfect training dummy. Oh, you actually did not take that many hits, damn. Of course you had a key to the building. Of course. We'll take the M9, that seems in good shape, plus it has a magazine. But what I'm really after... That's pretty nice. I'll take all of that. Maybe I even take the locker. However, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Oh, dude, this armor's insane. Although it's going to add a lot of discomfort, and we're already very uncomfortable. I don't know if it's worth it. What about a riot helmet? Would that be cool? Let's see Sally. I'm not feeling it. She seems like a little space astronaut. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not here trying to go to the moon or anything. I think I'm good on that, quite frankly. Can you pull the visor up? No. No, the visor has to stay down. Unless there is a way to do that, but... No, there's nothing that I see that lets us do that. It does not fit the Snuggles vibe. But let's try it with the bulletproof vest. Let's give that a shot. Let's do a little dress up here. No, this does not fit at all. You guys are right. This does not fit at all. We'll still take it for now. Because I might as well. I'll bring it back to the bar. But this is not the fit at all. Can I pick up? There's a 50% chance we break it. Sally Snuggles, I need you to not break that armor. If you destroy this locker, I will be so unhappy. Please do not roll the 50-50. I beg of you. Ah, that's fine. That's okay. I honestly kind of just fucking knew that would occur. I kind of just accepted the outcome before it even happened. And yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever, team. Anyways. She puts the L in Snuggles. She sure does, but she also puts the N, the U, the G, the E, the S, and the second G in Snuggles, okay? It's okay. At the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. That's a lie. It is a big deal. I'm going to fill up my bucket, though. We'll go back towards the car. Beaver cannot count, but he can spell. No, Snuggles has 2 Gs. Oh, fuck. Wait, maybe it does not. Does Snuggles have 2 Gs? No, Snuggles does have 2 Gs. Now you guys are trying to, like, gaslight me into thinking words don't word like that. That's not how it works. You were counting something earlier and it was rough? I don't even know what I was counting. What did I mess up counting earlier? Are the elbow and knee pads not a good find? They're eh. I personally don't care. I mean, if you're going for a full protection, like, loadout, you know, sure. But it's not gonna be insane. Oh, you know what? We can't even wear this helmet. Because when we have the helmet on, I don't think I can have the mask on, too. Yeah, it's one or the other. So we can't even take the riot helmet. There's no way we'd be able to wear that. So I guess hard hat it is for sure. Let me go drop the gear off at the house. We did not grab the shotgun either. I'll come back with the shotgun. It's fine. We still have a little bit of time in the day. I want to loot the Spiffos still. But we'll come back to that in a moment. Team, I'm also getting oddly hungry. And it is 10 p.m. now. Oh dear. Dude, I told you, purple car. I fucking told you. Why are you doing that? No, I'm sorry. I cannot believe you made me do this. I feel like Rip from Yellowstone right now. God damn you for making me do this, purple car. I didn't want to do that. But I have to set an example. Okay? Actually, Sally's really strong to be able to do that with one hit from a hammer, too. It's actually crazy. 10 p.m. for me, too, as well. W. Same time zone. I love that. How did you reach that? Guys, how the fuck do the Zomboids reach me when they do their little swipe attacks? This is Zomboid. Range makes no sense, okay? Don't question it. Oh, dude, my sunglasses as well. We've actually not had... Oh, my God. Dude, that's actually a fucking fit right there. I've not seen those sunglasses on you because you've had the hard hat the whole time. That's a fit. Excuse me. That's a fit, though. I like that fit a lot. Oh, my gosh. These are beautiful sunglasses. I might keep the hat off knowing that I have these sunglasses now. Crazy team. Absolutely crazy. Okay, the bulletproof vest, however, I will be putting on the table for now. And then, I guess I'll just throw out the broken garden tool. However, instead of wasting it, why don't we put it in the fire? That'll give us, like, what, 20 minutes of fuel? Let's see. 1 hour. Wow, okay, that's worth it 100%. A whole hour of fuel for the fire off that one little handle. I'll take that 100%. We take that. When is the last time that you bathed in-game? Day 1 of the playthrough, probably. Sally does not bathe, team, okay? Sally... I've been through it so many times. I don't necessarily want to repeat myself, but, like, we're trying to form the crust. Okay? It's crazy to say it like that, but we really are trying to form the crust. Sally does not concern herself with hygiene. No, not at all, team. Hygiene is not something we worry about whatsoever. Okay? Imagine bathing. Couldn't be me. You know what's crazy, though? I took a shower today and this afternoon. Beautiful shower. I really needed that shower. Very nice shower. Thank you, by the way, Slip, for the follow. I appreciate that. Sally is marinating. Yes, that's actually a great way to put it. Sally is quite literally marinating in the blood of her enemies. And not only does, first off, that enhance the flavor for the inevitability when the Zomboids eat us. So they're going to love that. They're going to really appreciate what we're doing right now. But, additionally, it does help Sally lose her snugglish ways, okay? Sally will eventually become one with nothing but violence, murder, and sex on TV. Well, where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Banger right there, guys. If you know, you know. Oh my fucking god, don't do that. I was just trying to enjoy my Family Guy intro song, and then all of a sudden, out they come. Oh, there's more as well. I wonder if there's any on the edges. No, we're clear. It is getting a little bit dark, so there might be the slim chance of a sprinter coming out soon, but we should be A-okay for now. I just heard a footstep. I thought that was a sprinter groan for a second, too. That was sus as hell, the way you groaned. No lie. I don't know. The one thing I'm actually not 100% sure on is I don't know if the sprinters groan like sprinters at all times, like even in day, or if they will change to their sprinter groans when sprinters come out. That is my one worry. But we are in the Spiffos team. So, all I really care about in here is the Spiffo plush. We already can tell that all the food will be rotten, so there's really no point in checking any of the bags or whatever. But I really want to see if there's just a nice little Spiffo plush in here. On one of these cabinets. That'd be huge. You gotta check all the paper bags, though. There could be a Spiffo plush in one of those. An empty mug. Well, it is a Spiffo mug. You know what? I'll take the Spiffo mug. Bridge check. Stale onion, sure. And that's basically it. Okay. Canned evaporated milk, sure. I don't know why they necessarily have that at a fast food restaurant. I can't imagine what they would do with canned evaporated milk, but... yeah, I think we unfortunately get no Spiffo plushie in here. Was worth checking. Was worth checking. I will take a bottle of ketchup, though. That's my consolation prize, okay? In fact, I'll take 2. Greed is overwhelming me right now. Dear God, save me. I love milk, by the way. Thanks so much for the follow. He did not check the dumpsters and the trash. I checked the trash can over there. I checked the back trash. I mean, I know there's also a closet, I think, right here, right? This is absolutely nothing. I'm not going to bother with the bathroom. I kind of want to just go home at this point. We can still check the Spiffo vans later on, but it's getting a little bit late. Sprinters could be coming out. We got to be careful, team, okay? Safety is #1 priority, okay? Spiffo is just not here. It's very possible Spiffo may, in fact, not be here. Do not fret, my friends, however, because we could still get a Spiffo plush at the toy store, okay, in Riverside. Very possible chance we get a little Spiffo plush there. And I guarantee you we'll get, like, teddy bears. We'll probably get a Jaquez the Bivar. Alright, we'll probably get a Fluffyfoot the Bunny. Likely Furbert the Squirrel, even though I'm not a huge fan of Furbert. And I'm going to put a gamble on Moley the Mole as well. Moley the Mole is likely going to come out. I don't love that we left this door open, by the way. Now I feel like there could be a Zomboid inside my base, but I know the likelihood of that occurring is 0. So I'm not actually going to worry about that. Should be fine. Instead, what I will do is I will enjoy an entire bottle of ketchup. That will be my dinner for this evening. Will it make me depressed? Sure. We do not care, however. Alright, we are in the apocalypse. The apocalypse is full of depression. So, what's a bottle of ketchup? Who cares? 127 watching you on YouTube. Freddy Zomboid is pretty goated, bro. Dude, Zomboid's great. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on the YT. I appreciate it, guys. If you are new to the stream on the YT, the one thing I would ask, please help me out by hitting the follow button, or I guess I should say the sub button, if you were on YouTube. It means a lot to me. What is your #1 combat tip for Freddy Zomboid? Always be moving. Do not stand still. If you stand still, that's when they get the bite attempts in, okay? Always be moving backwards as you are fighting the Zomboids, okay? Keep your head on a swivel, play around fences and doors and windows, and you will do just fine, okay? Also, I think yes voters get paid out, do they not? Are we on day 13? Oh, it'll be day 13 tomorrow. All right. Jumping the gun here a little bit. Admiral Meeseeks. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. #2 tip, look behind you. Yes, always keep your head on a swivel, guys. All right, if you are not swiveling around, they could sneak up on you. You know what? Let me actually put down the gun that we collected for now. Does the patrol revolver actually take 357, or is that a different ammo it takes? Oh no, it is 357. Okay. The M9 pistol I will place on this table for now. I do have a holster. I could put it into the holster, but I'd rather take the revolver, but my aiming level is 0. So it's kind of an emergency thing. I'd also rather just get the shoulder holster too. So slow and steady, team. Slow and steady. Let's go ahead. Is there anything I could read? Ooh, hold on. I gotta put the bucket of water down for a second. That's been in my inventory the whole time. Not ideal. Although, what was the crafting recipe I could research? Let's double check. Yes, just fiddle with the bucket for like 10 minutes. That's fine. Very bright bucket as well. We learned how to make a bucket mall. Okay, cool. Just started playing with the bro. Most fun I've had in a video game. It's so much fun. I'm so happy to hear you're enjoying the game. I'm happy to hear as well you got your friend into it too. You know. This is the perfect zombie survival game in my mind. Alright. If you like zombie games, if you have not tried Zomboid, give it a shot. A very strong likelihood you will enjoy it. And even better is, even if you think you're not going to enjoy it, you should buy it anyways. Get it on Steam. Set a timer on your phone for like an hour and a half. Give it a shot. If by the hour and a half you're still not vibing with it, you could refund the game and get all your money back, because Steam lets you refund up to 2 hours of playtime with like no questions asked, basically. Cabbage, how are you doing? It is good to see you. Oh my fucking god. I've completely forgotten about Trash Goblin too. You are right. We have to find Trash Goblin. Your base penguin on that multiplayer server with Trash Goblin, still iconic to this day. I love those stone walls. I remember that vividly. Do you feel like Build 42 is well balanced at this point? I mean, I'm not going to say well balanced, but it's better than what it was at launch for sure. There are certain things that are still a little ridiculous in my mind, but it's not the end of the world. Weight check, by the way. Ooh, gaining weight at 81. Well, it's only 81. That's fine. It's only 1 up arrow. We're okay. We'll have our snow globe. Have an early start to the day. Let's actually check our shoes, too. Hold on. Still great shape. Very happy with that. That's fine. Pretty sure Party Zomboid is on sale right now. I think the sale actually ends tomorrow, no? Guys, I'm not even trolling. This might be your last chance to get value. No lie. Yeah, it is on sale right now for $13. This game on Steam for $13, guys, that's immense value. How are you not taking advantage of that? 33% off. Or you could get 4 copies of the game for essentially the price of 2. Full price. What do you guys think about the environmental attack setting? I like to keep it realistic, but I have no idea how it plays out long term. I typically do not play with that on. If you're talking about the setting where zombies can just beat down buildings on their own without any sort of, like, stimuli, I personally do not like that. But to each their own. It's a sandbox game for a reason. Beaver, I have a hypothetical for you. The year is 2060 and Project Zomboid Build 100 is coming out. What would some of the new features be? I mean, one of them would probably be overhauled graphics. Hopefully an entirely new map as well by then. Like they design a new, not Kentucky, but something. By the way, Dr. Pepper was taken, I think, with the tier 1 for 8 whole months. I really do appreciate that. Helps me out a ton. Shooting for a year. 4 months away from that. You are 2/3 of the way there. I appreciate that a ton. Are you excited for Season 10 of the finals? I cannot say, unfortunately. If I say, I get in big trouble. All right, I do not wish to be in big trouble. It is a season, though, coming out. It comes out tomorrow. What is Extinction mode? Exclamation point Extinction in the chat, if you would like to see. I would never say this game is worth $60. Okay. I would also probably say that, me personally. I would argue they could probably get away max $40. At $40 full price, I still think the amount of content is absolutely worth it. $60? That's AAA territory. And this is a great zombie survival game, but I don't know if I would say $60. I think the price they have it at right now, huge value. $20, it's a steal. I feel like a game, if I were making this game, if I were the one who sold this game, if I were making it, I would probably put it at $30. But I think if they really wanted, they could probably get 40. They might be able to convince people to spend 40. But I think 60 is out of the question. I think if the game were $60, yeah, the netcode needs to be flawless then. I'm sorry, we can't be having network issues. Actually, you know what? That might be a worthy trade-off. If they made the game $60, but then the netcode was perfect, no more desync, I would actually, that actually would be a good trade-off. I'm not even trolling. I wouldn't even mind it. If that allowed them to get the money to fix the netcode, oh my gosh. That has always been my two complaints I have with this game. Technically 3, but one of them is really tiny. The music, number 1, I don't like in this game. Number 2, the optimization could be a lot better. Okay, there are times when I'm playing this game where, I'm gonna be honest, I hop out of the vehicle, look at my little character. That's maybe a handful of polygons, okay? I don't even have fingers. We are back in the PS1, PS2 era, okay? It's like GTA San Andreas, okay? Where everybody's just kind of running around like this. Okay, so when a game looks like this and then I'm not getting the 165 FPS that I so desire, I'm not happy about that, okay? Third biggest issue in my opinion, the netcode. I'm so sorry. I love this game. I think a big reason why I don't do multiplayer as often as I do is the netcode in this game at times is absolutely horrendous. The amount of desync, the crashing, the bugs, all of it, very unfortunate, okay? Why are you not using helmet? Fashion team. Fashion over function. Okay, look at these sunglasses, okay? That's $1,800. What brand of sunglasses are these? Venetian, okay? Oh, it even gives me vision impairment. We don't even give a fuck, though. Okay, let me tell you. The Venetian sunglasses are beautiful, okay? And we're going to be looting those Spiffo plushes. Actually, before we do that, though, it is time to pay out the yes voters in the chat. It is officially 1 month, 13 days. Guys, prediction is over. Congrats to the yes voters. Clap. A round of applause for our yes voters here. We will do one final gamba for the evening. Do we survive the rest of the stream? You have 5 minutes to gamba. Hello there, Mikri, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. What is your FPS? I have a bad PC and I get 165 flat. I mean, I get 165. I'm talking about when I go to Louisville, right? If I'm on high pop Louisville. Granted, sure, I understand there's like 100, 150 zombies in front of me. You look like you came out of RuneScape, my brother in Christ. I'm sorry, we can't be lagging at 165, okay? That can't be happening. Yeah, I'm getting 165 right now. I know I'm whining. I know this is a streamer complain session right now. But I do love this game, okay? Take those 3 things away, this game is amazing. Literally, like, sure, there are still some tinier issues, if we're being honest, but it's great. It's a fantastic game. This car is locked, which means if I smash open this vehicle, we will get our Spiffo plushie. That's how it works. Hey! Oh, fuck. Well, that's fine. Devil Puppy, you thought I was going to get into the car. I did not get into the car. And look at that. You only drew over 2 Zomboids. $165 flat on a bad PC. Depending on your render settings, I could believe it. Especially if you have like one of those optimized FPS mods. I was going for the honk. I know. I knew that was your intention. Don't get me wrong. I could tell the moment you did it. You thought I would immediately hop in the vehicle. We would not. By the way, thank you so much, Drizzy Fan, for the follow. Oh my gosh. Would you ever think Project Zomboid would be better if the devs used Unity or Unreal Engine? I mean, it could be. I really don't know. I'm not a programmer, is the issue, right? Like, it's very... Here's the thing. I'm not, like, blind, right? Like, I understand I'm complaining about these things, but then in reality, trying to fix any of this is probably a Herculean task, right? Get the netcode to not desync. Oh, yeah, sure. Just type a few buttons. Yeah, turn off the desync machine. Perfect. All right, it's all better. I know for a fact... Oh, this has a key as well. That's actually insane. I know that's not how it works, okay? I'm sure they have been working very hard to fix the desync. It's just the reality of the situation is they're doing an entirely custom engine that they built themselves years ago that probably has a ton of, like, tech debt in it. Like, they probably have things in there that they haven't touched in years that they have to completely rebuild to fix the desync or whatever. So, sure, I guess if they went to Unreal Engine, where, like, the networking code is already, like, pre-built, maybe it fixed the netcode, but then they have to rebuild the entire game from scratch, essentially, you know? Like, who knows if even the little meat people they have can carry over to Unreal. So, I don't think the answer is completely scrap everything, upgrade to a new engine. But I think they just need to lock in, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. Just lock in. If the game already runs bad, Unreal 5 would toast it. You know, I actually wonder if it would fix the optimization issues of the frame rate getting bad when there's lots of zomboids. Because I feel like that is something Unreal would handle very well. If all of the monsters are like the 10 polygon monsters we have now, maybe it actually would be fine. But everything else, I don't know. The engine is fine. I don't think the engine is the problem. I think it's literally just like they have a lot of stuff from the game that was made years and years and years ago that they just have to go in and like completely redo to make it work properly with everything else they are doing. And there's kind of a mishmash of systems at play here that impact the entire experience. I thought it was just desync equals false. Well, that was the old version of the game. There used to be a button to just completely disable the desync. At some point when they were updating it, I think to build 41, they just got rid of that button. You know, the developer they hired to do the netcode this time was like, we should not let the players decide to turn off the desync. That's a fundamental component of the game. You know. But the spaghetti code is too strong. Yeah, it's just a lot of code that they need to touch. Unreal and Unity aren't great for modders, would have to be able to run, let alone learn these images. That's so true. Another great thing about this game, guys, is the mod community. The fact that you can kind of go in, change whatever you want, and then distribute it as a mod easily through Steam Workshop. It's not impossible on Unity or Unreal, but it would be much more difficult. And also, the mod developers would have to relearn everything on how they make their mods. So it would be a completely fundamental shift on the entire game. You probably would not have mods for a long, long time if they made a swap to Unreal Engine. Oh, well, there goes the Shiv, finally. How much XP did we get from said Shiv? Where are we at right now on Short Blade skill? 21 total XP. How wondrous. You know what? I forgot we have the Spiffo band key. I would love, personally, if we pulled out the iron pipe. I know we had... Yes, the iron bar. I want to try and get level 3 long blunt today. That'd be beautiful. Bieber, what do you think of the fishing in this build? I like the fishing. I really do. I like how it's active now. It's like an actual gameplay element other than, okay, right-click the water and just kind of wait. Is there part of me that wishes you could still just kind of do it idly? Sure. I do kind of wish that a little bit, because it'd be great to be able to, like, walk away from my computer and just come back 10 minutes later. Oh, I have a ton of fish. But, you know, I'm all for adding interaction wherever they can. And I feel like the way they did the fishing interactions was kind of fun. I liked being able to reel in the fish, how they would fight sometimes. I thought it was fun, the fishing mechanic they added in. But it did come at the cost of removing spearfishing. So, Duality. I know spearfishing was a big part of the game for some people. How do you level up carpentry in this build? You have to build things now, unfortunately. No more dismantling XP, unless you change that in sandbox settings. Check the garbage. Okay, hold on, we'll quickly check. A pumpkin that's burnt. Okay, well, it is not Halloween. I do not want that pumpkin. Why were they cooking a pumpkin here? What was the point of them taking that pumpkin? Let's check in here. Okay, absolute garbage. There was one other garbage bag. Quick check. Just a dress. Okay, well, the garbage was not worth our time, unfortunately. We do have 2 other vans, however, we can check really quick. Maybe we will get value from them. I do see Zomboids lurking, however. We must be cautious, team. Oh my god, there's one by the fence as well. There's 2 by the fence. No fucking way. Don't get up. Die. Die. Don't get up. Okay, thank you. I like that pink tank top you're wearing, by the way. We kind of match. I like that. Thank you, RP Genius, for the follow. He unironically was lurking. He was kind of blending in with the tree there. You also tried to flank attack. Honestly, a valiant attempt was made. We are now high exertion though. Can I check my... No, of course it is locked. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, you know what? I will go into the Spiffos. And I will wait in Spiffos. Or I'll just sit in my van. That's probably safer. Fuck it, that's probably much safer. I'm not going to be caught lacking, team. That was a 20 tap. It sure was. Many taps. Many, many taps. I have never played on a multiplayer server. Do you host one? I will be hosting some in the future. Right now, I do not have a multiplayer server, however. Sally needs a home gym. We could just get, like, little jugs of milk. Empty out the milk and just fill them with, like, sand or something. You started extinction mode, but turned off environmental attacks. If you do extinction mode, you have no control over the sandbox settings. It's whatever extinction presets for you. It's a preset. Sally needs protein powder and creatine. That is actually a really good idea to add to Zomboid. Protein powder and creatine. Can you imagine being able to go into Gigamart, get like a jug of protein powder, you can add it to like water or whatever you want, and as you drink it, it like slightly boosts the amount of strength you gain or something? That'd be a cool addition to the game. They should do that. That'd be kind of cool. You can click on Sandbox, click Extinction, and then tweak it. I'm on a Bites-only Extinction run. I just clicked Extinction like the actual mode, so... That is technically... You are technically correct. You could do that, but I have not changed it at all. It is whatever Extinction is what we are doing. And I also did not look at the Sandbox preset, like whatever it actually tweaks, so... I don't even know the firm settings. Thought I heard helicopter for a second. I don't suspect we'll see helicopter today, but we are going to be due for helicopter events soon. It has been a little bit. Sally needs anabolic steroids. I'm sure Sally would love some steroids. Just go into a pharmacy, just jab it into you. Some EDM music starts playing, you just fucking hit. And 2 hours of burpees non-stop. Oh my gosh. I heard from a friend a couple days ago that Project Zomboid was hacked a few weeks back. Is it true? I would not necessarily say it was hacked, but there was some sort of security vulnerability that was found that someone reported to IndieStone, and they fixed it immediately. So, if you have the game, and you're on the latest version, you're fine. I don't know what the security exploit was. They did, however, have to remove the older versions of the game. They are going to go back and patch those versions, but they don't have time to do that right now. So that's... If you played, like, an old-ass version, like Build 40 or older, yeah, you still gotta wait. But if you're on a modern version of the game, you're fine. Where is your base? We have 2 bases right now. It's the bar in Riverside and also the farmhouse on the outskirts of Riverside by the factories. Both of these are locked, by the way. But on the bright side, it is raining bacon at Spiffo's. Look at how happy Spiffo is, too, to see all that bacon falling from the ground. Where is the bacon originating from? You have to really wonder. You have to question it, team. Has the FDA looked into the validity of these bacon strips? Is it truly safe to consume? Oh, this lock is broken. That's bad. That's fucking horrible, actually. Oh my god, that was nearly run ending. Dear God. Okay, no Spiffo plush in here. That is so scary to see when it's a 2-door car and then they say, hey, lock is broken. Like, no way. Thank you, by the way, Kevo, for the follow. Longest run, 7 months, 29 days with Rick Gravy team. Unofficially, 9 months. Unofficially, like almost a year. I'm gonna have to go inside Spiffos in a moment and get some water. Dude, no Spiffo plush, you're kidding me. You're joking. I'm actually upset about that, I'm not joking. We have now looted officially all of Spiffos, all of the vehicles. And the one item I really wanted, a little Spiffo plush, not found. No Spiffo plush for Sally. Very tragic. Sally would have loved a little Spiffo plush friend. This is locked too, are you kidding me? Sally didn't deserve a Spiffo? Okay, now I know we're trolling. That comment alone is, like, actually despicable to read. I can't even believe that was uttered, quite frankly. Smash this window, I don't have time. Where is the sink? There it is. Oh, I do hear a Zomboid, though. Is there someone inside of the building? Oh, they are in the building. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me fill up my empty hydration pack. I am in need of hydration. Perfect. Are they a smart Zomboid, though? That is the question. Let's find out. It does seem to know where it's going. Sometimes they bait you in with hits. No, at this point it would have opened the door. Okay, not an intelligent Zomboid. Tragic. It's okay. Did you have a Spiffo plush? No, no Spiffo plush. One final double check of all these cabinets, because sometimes... Maybe I missed it? No. Okay. Oh, God, I don't like hearing that sound effect. Let's go out the back. Let's go back to our car. We are getting a little bit exerted. Why don't we go home? We'll rest for a second. Okay. I will say, though, guys, as we're hopping back into the car... First off, thank you for being here. Guys, a couple little announcements. First off, we are going to be live on Friday doing a special charity stream. Okay, it's going to be benefiting the PMCF. It is the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. One of the leading cancer research groups out there. I would very much like to see you all come back. If you're new, hit the follow button. If you are really enjoying, consider subscribing. Gets cool little beaver emotes and a fancy badge next to your name and chat. But we are live Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be normal time, Kimar, 7:30. And we're going to be doing Zomboid for that stream. Checking out some cool mods. Maybe the Crow mod. Potentially some other mods. We'll see. But we're going to be doing a special little one-off playthrough for that night. It should be a very good time. I have a hunting knife. I don't need that. I do want to quickly check the bait shop. Just see if we get any fishing gear over there. That'd be nice, right? But yeah, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern is when we are starting the charity event. And it will be going probably the normal length, like around 4 to 5 hours. Can someone explain why the broken lock was almost run ending? So the reason why it was like almost run ending, take the van for example. I heard Zomboids coming. Granted, at the end, we found out it was only one zombie moving slow as hell, so it was not that big of a deal. But I did not know that at the time. So when this window's broken, right? I enter through there. I go to the driver's side door. Driver's side door does not open. Okay? Zombies coming. Depending on how the zombie came, it may have gone to this window, in which case I am trapped in the car, essentially. There's no way out for me if it does that. Because if I transfer over to the other seat, it will do a bite attempt through the window, and I will probably get bit because I have no armor on. Like, 99.9% chance I die there. So the moment I saw that lock was broken and I heard zombies coming, I was like, that's fucked. It would have been fine if we could drive the car, if there was a key, if it worked. It did not do any of that. I will take the fisherman hat, by the way. I want to see what I look like with the fisherman hat. I don't love it. We'll take it anyways. We'll bring it home. Ooh, key ring. And we get a key for the Brewster van, I guess. Empty leather water bag. Actually, I think I can wear that along my chest, no? Yeah, I believe I can. Okay, so then I don't even need this water hydration pack. Let me transfer the liquids over. There we go. And finally we can get rid of this. So now, I pretty much just always wear the hydration pack, and that's, yeah, 0.3 encumbrance. That's so much better. Amazing. A little bait fit. Oh, it's rotten. First off, the magazine's title is Get Stuffed. Kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But now we can make trophy heads out of animals that we hunt. Holy shit. I actually love that. How many hours do I have in this game? 2,700 hours. I probably should take the fillet knife. No water in here. I could just take these rain collectors, though. Just pick them up, bring them back. A lot of fisherman hats, too. I'll take a water barrel. Good idea. In fact, I'll take 2. Greed knows no bounds, team. As long as there's no zomboids. If there's zomboids, I run. No, we're fine. Okay, back to the car. We're gonna drop one off at the bar, and then we'll do the other one at the other house. And I will probably need to make a stew. I imagine I'm probably losing weight. Yes, I am. That's fine. Let's just take care of what we have to take care of. The fuel situation is becoming a bit of a priority, too. We can keep siphoning fuel out of cars, but I think it would be so much easier if we just got a new generator and we hooked it up at a gasoline station. I think our best bet is probably the one we cleared out as well, because that seems pretty empty. The only challenge now is get a generator, which technically we have one back at the old base. My one concern is I don't want to leave that base without a generator. We still have to get a generator for this base, too. So, decisions, team. By the way, I have just subscribed to you. Thank you so much for the sub on the YouTube, Dusty. I appreciate that. Guys, if you are new to the stream, please, a sub would mean a ton to me, okay? It helps me out a ton. I appreciate the subs, of course. We are live Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be live on the YT as well for Friday. Sometimes we're not live on Fridays on YouTube. It's only a Twitch stream sometimes for Friday. We will be live on Friday on YouTube. Okay? That deserves a bomb. Oh, the fucking bushes. I did not know they could fuck up my steering. I hate bushes so much. I heard a mansion with stone fence is the meta base. Is this true? I just got the game. I'm trying to think if you're talking about like a pre-existing location or building your own mansion and then putting a stone wall around it. That's not ideal. I don't love seeing these guys crawling around out here. Are you talking about the McCoy estate? Because that is a great base location, but it's also pretty infested with zomboids. Martin, by the way, thanks so much for the Prime Gaming sub. First time subscriber. Enjoy the beaver emotes. Helps me out a ton. Very kind, very kind. Here, we'll drop off this water collector there, and now we'll get some food here at the house. Oh, let me lock that door, too. Now that we know zomboids are kind of pulling up this area, I really doubt they're going to come to my house, but you never know. Where is this base of yours? I will show you right now, team. We are in Riverside, which I can't really show you the entire map because it's extinction mode, but there's Rosewood for context, I guess. Where's that Doe Valley? Nope, that's Doe Valley. No, wait, that is Rosewood. I'm blind. That's Rosewood. Here's Riverside. We have the bar right there on the corner of Lincoln Street, and then we have this farmhouse over by the factory. This has been a pretty chill location. The bar is pretty nice as well, fairly chill. We're slowly trying to make our way into Riverside proper. I want to get down towards the Gigamart. I would love to loot the school a little bit. Check out all these homes. If there's homes with garages or sheds, we could probably get a generator in there too. Which means our best bet to get a generator early is probably Tidal Lane. But that means we have to go through this shopping center right there with hit vids, which we know is disgusting. However, if we loot that out, we could get Car Zone, which allows us to hotwire cars. So win-win there either way. We're going to have to deal with that soon. Maybe we'll deal with that tomorrow when we get back on. But yeah, this is a pretty good base location in my opinion. If you've never been here, I do recommend it. Alright. What I don't recommend, but we're doing anyways, I'm going to fill up my cooking pot from the toilet. We are just running out of water, sadly, so we get it where we have to. Has the tax collector come for you yet, Beaver? That would actually be so terrifying if there was a mod in this game that just adds in, like, an IRS agent. He's not even a tax, like, he's not even a zombie. Just a normal guy who just walks towards you at all times. And if he grabs you, he makes you pay taxes. And then the game ends. The blind beaver count is way low. I imagine it'll probably stay low for a long time since I now have good eyes. How soon does the water and power shut off in Extinction? It is still 1 month. In fact, I had my power stay on all the way up until I think like day 27. Something crazy. We had it for nearly a full month. Water went out early on my playthrough though. I think I lost it around the first week. So. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. We'll throw in some olive oil. I do have some beans in the car I could grab, but there could be zomboids out here. They're not. Never mind, we're fine. Yeah, let's get those split peas. Let's bring in all the food here. Any food we have, I'm going to bring in. I'll leave the granola bar. That's the one thing I'm going to leave is like an emergency. I need food now. Also, I think as a little treat, I have earned the chocolate milk with the cookie. That'll be my dessert. That'll 100% be my dessert. Is this still Sally? Of course, team. Was there ever any doubt? How could we not be playing as Sally? Absurd. Absurd. Let's throw some beef jerky in there. Oh my god, we can put beef jerky, a nice amount of protein. Some peanuts too? Do peanuts go into a stew? I've never thought about putting peanuts into a stew. Kind of wild. Okay, but that's filled up. Unless I can put a little butter in there. Or ketchup. Oh my gosh. Wait, dude, we can actually add so many ingredients. Holy shit, I love that. And then the butter? No butter in the... Okay, I guess no butter. Oh well, alright. These can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. That can go away. The milk we put in here. Now we have 2 cartons of milk. This kitchen would fail a health inspection so fast. Is it the dried, congealed, crusted blood on the kitchen floor? Or is it perhaps because we have 6 dead animals with their heads chopped off laying on my counter? Or is it the cross-contamination? I mean, we have been putting pork and beef right next to each other in the fridge. That might be pretty bad. I don't know. I think it's the guns. Gunpowder could be getting onto the food, perhaps. What is on the floor? Is that a stick of butter? Yes, it is. That is a stick of butter, along with 9 stones. Just laid out there. That's actually a tripping hazard, so maybe I put those away. But we'll take a look at that. It's the gnome? No, guys, the gnome is actually the sous chef. The gnome is, like, telling me what to cook, what to put in, all the ingredients, the amounts, the measurements. The gnome is fine. Check under the gnome's hat. I wish I could. Are you thinking there's maybe like a little ratatouille under there? Oh, the rice is done. Hold on, hold on. I don't want the rice to burn. Damn, that burns quick. Off. Alright. A crazy hunger like this needs to be demolished with a big bowl of rice. Amazing. The rest I will probably enjoy in a little bit, but as I said, I deserve a little treat. Alright, we've been working hard. At this point, we are a month and a half into our Extinction playthrough. And, I mean, what better way to relax than maybe a little TV, some chocolate milk, a cookie, and of course, a nice VHS tape. But what do we have to watch? I know I have VHS tapes somewhere. I'll have to find one. It's okay. Coco, by the way, with the tier 1 for 29 whole months. Thanks so much for the tier 1 for that long. How goes the Extinction? Haven't tried the update yet. It's oddly easy. But it's been fun. I mean, this playthrough has been enjoyable. I've been having a good time. Oh my god, dude. We have to watch Magical Woodland. Fuck. Holy shit. Yes, Magical Woodland time. Sally deserves this team. She really does. Let's take off the mask. Let her get comfortable. Play. Perfect, dude. It's time to visit the Magical Woodland. Oh my gosh, yes. Give me my cookie. Give me my milk. Sponsored by Spiffos, too. I've only got my Spiffo little plushie. We could watch together. A little chocolate milk. And some cookies. Okay. What could be better? Now the cookie. That'll make us so happy, too. It's actually going to take away our depression. Sally Snuggles in her natural habitats. Guys, this is what she did for like 27 years of her life. Just wake up, coloring books, baking cupcakes, a little brownie, a little ice cream, sparkles, and then of course the Magical Woodland. It brings her back to simpler times. She wishes she could relive this moment her whole life. But alas, the moment has passed, and the TV must go off. But at least we're no longer sad nor uncomfortable. That's good. What I will do now is have just a little bit more of my rice, and I think we will get ready for bed. Sitting that close to the TV is bad for your eyes. I actually don't think that's true. I actually spoke to my doctor about it. By the way, I know you're probably trolling about it. But when I was dealing with all my eye issues last year, I was speaking to my doctor. I straight up told him, like, hey man, my job is like 8 hours in front of a computer at minimum every day. Is that a problem? And he's like, no, that's not a problem. To which I was very surprised. But if he says it's not a problem, I believe him entirely. How are the eyes? So much better. So much better. My vision officially is back to what it was at the start of 2024, which is good. Oh, this book is obsolete? Oh. You know what? I'm actually going to read it through because I'm curious if I still get an XP multiplier. Do I get a 3x multiplier? Let's find out. No, it does not appear to actually add a multiplier. That'd be sick if it added a multiplier from what you got from level 1 to 2. But I guess this is actually kind of, I guess it makes sense. It rewards you for reading every single volume rather than skipping one. I guess it rewards consistency. Also, we read that really slow. We're not even done with the book yet. For being obsolete, you kind of took your time with it. No, Sally? Dear Lord. Okay, we gotta go turn off the generator. Although, it is very dark and spooky out. I don't like that. But it's probably gonna be fine. Dude, this is actually really sus. Nighttime is spooky, dude. This mode is pretty bad if you let yourself get caught out in the dark. It's nothing, like, you can't even, it's as if I just turned off the game. It's as if I'm not even doing anything. It's just black screen. There's nothing. But there I am. The whole time. Okay. Well, sleepy time awaits. We must rest. It's like looking into the void in Subnautica. Oh dear. Even with cat's eyes. I don't have cat's eyes on, but I doubt cat's eyes does much to help the situation. 8 a.m. we wake up. Well, that is fine. Team, I told you all earlier, I do have to end the stream early tonight. And the reason for that is I am going to be working on a long-form video for you guys. The issue is I have to record part of that video tonight. I quite literally have to do it tonight. There's no other day I can do it because it's like a once in an opportunity moment. So this is sadly where we're going to be calling it for the night. Normally we go a little bit longer, typically at minimum another hour or so. But this is going to have to be where we stop. All right. Thank you, though, for tuning in. Sally Snuggles is looking great, guys. So much progress made on Riverside. I'm very, very happy about that. Alarm off. Thank you, Sally. Huge, 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 huge team. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you, everybody on the YT. All right, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you guys are new to the stream, just like Captain Felix did, be sure to hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, I'm ending the stream for you guys right now, but we will be live again tomorrow, 7:30. Hopefully normal length. It should be normal length tomorrow. Doing more of the playthrough, okay? So have a good one, YouTube Shorts. If you're on Twitch, stick around. We'll be chatting for just a few more minutes. 7:30 Eastern? Yes. 7:30 Eastern. Exclamation point schedule in the chat, guys. Right there, for those curious. All right. Goodbye, YouTube. Have a good one. YouTube is gone now, team. It is you and I, Twitch. You cannot end the stream because it is 4 a.m. for me. Ooh, I am so sorry. I've already ended the stream on YouTube. They won't even know I responded to their chat message. Thank you, by the way, taxpayer, for the follow. You just reminded me I have to pay my taxes. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be so much fun. And by so much fun, I mean absolutely fucking terrible. I hate fucking taxes. Justin, you are so true. The Purple App Squad is here. Thank you all for tuning in on the Purple App, okay? I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I hope you liked it. I had a good time. I'm actually very pleased with the amount of progress we made. We got into Milk and More. We got into Spiffos. We looted the police station, which we need to go back for the shotgun. We'll do that tomorrow. It's fine. We got some new cars. I think what we need to focus on from this point forward, probably fuel. I think that's the next big hurdle we need to get over. And I would also like to get into hit vids. All right, if we can slowly start marching into Riverside, steady, we will be fine. And eventually, we will get to the toy store. And I will 100% get my plushies, okay? I'll be so vindicated that day. When I get my plushies, I will be so happy. I will be so happy. Yes, I do have to pay out the yes voters as well. You were right. Yes voters, enjoy your payout. Enjoy. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the stream, guys, in about 2 minutes. But, probably going to go eat food first before I do my recording. But yeah, going to go record, team. Got a little special video I'm working on. It might not come out for some time, but it's like this portion of the video, I have to record tonight. Because I will never be able to record again, so I have to record it tonight. Can't record enough. So true. I'm definitely going to go do it. Can we get a hint on what you're recording? I'll tell you this. It is not Zomboid. That is your hint. Can you get your health bar back up in Zomboid? If it's low, you are fucked. No, you can still heal in Zomboid. You can raise it. Just because it's low doesn't mean it's 100% Jover. It depends on your injury, of course. It might take a long time to heal, but, you know, even if it's like 1%, it can go back up to 100%, no problem. Guys, join the Discord community. Again, the schedule is right there. Ask me in VODs to check out the VODs channel. This will be on the VODs channel. And, yeah, I guess last but not least, follow me across all the socials. Tater as well, coming in with a tier 1 for 29 whole months. Hot dog. Thanks so much, Tater, for the sub. Alerts are broken today. I'm sorry. I appreciate the sub, though. Helps me out a ton. Enjoy the B remotes. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. No raid. I'm just dip out. Enjoy your night. I will see you all tomorrow, 7:30 p.m.